Hello. How's it going, Tauros? What is happening? What is happening is I am fixing some things, and I can't really do that unless I'm live for a lot of stuff. So I'll just hang out and chat with you guys while I'm also fixing shit. Also, peep these. The LFB transformation is occurring. And I'm really happy, and they're really cute. It's pinned underneath my headphone right now, but... What did Trevor break? Trevor didn't break anything. YouTube broke something, because as you'll notice, instead of saying Super Tauros, it says Super Tauros, which means some of my commands are a little broken. What up, Goose? How's it going? I hope you guys are doing well, by the way. I know I haven't really been streaming. I'm gonna stream Friday, and I'm gonna stream more now that, like, things are done. Like I'm on winter break right now, so I have more time to stream, and I will be doing so. But for this first one, I just need to get this out of the way, because it's chaotic. I should not check DMs. What did you do? Nah, valid. I'm not even mad about it. Valid as fuck. Donatello is the best Ninja Turtle. And I'll die on that hill. He's a cutie patootie. Going well, glad to see you streaming again. I found you and then you went silent for so long. I'm glad I found you when I did. Yeah, I know. Oasis! It's just because you caught me right before college finals hit. So I went silent so I could get all of that done. But now I'm on winter break. The next semester doesn't start till January, so I'll be able to stream again and do more things. But for right now, I am fixing. I'm in jail. For right now, I am in prison. But I have my hat on, so everything's okay. But as you can see, so all of that stuff says at Alistair VT fine. But some things say at. And that's not cool. So I need to figure out which things say at. I'm wondering if it's some of the Nightbot stuff. Any of the Nightbot things. Because I need to figure out what's wrong, and I need to figure out how to fix it. Yes, thank you, Al. Very helpful. I have redeemed the unshrimp. I'm no longer shrimping. I was shrimping so I fit in the hat, but now that you guys have seen the new LFB jewelry, I can shrink down a little bit, and I don't have to shrimp. If I can find my... There it is. Ready? There we go. I'm at the correct height. Oh, ha 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 ha. Honestly, let's do... Beans and bongos. I'm just gonna see if that works. I don't even remember if that has like a feedback response, but I'm testing it anyway.
At Lovelyfire Bouquet says, beans and bongos.
Okay. So that's a normal at. Oh! Excuse you, Lucifer. I am just above average height. So not only am I not short, I'm not tall, but I'm not short. I'm above average. Alright. I'm wondering if it's not Mix It Up then, because it looks like none of Mix It Ups are doing that. Let me check some of the Nightbot commands, because if it's Nightbot, that's going to be a little more of a pain in the ass, but at least that's one less thing I have to fix. So... it's actually... this one triggers a command. So let me see that. Is that one doing at? What is doing the at-ats? He's just mad he's been made 4'11" and 7/8 inch. Real. Do a flip. I can't do a flip. Also, my ceilings are not high enough for flippage. My ceilings are extremely low. I'd hurt myself. You don't want me to hurt myself on camera. I don't think that'd be very good. My Nightbot even activated? Are you online? Nightbot's online. Okay. Get a flip animated emote. Maybe. Ah! Hi, Sean. Let me see. Hug should probably... Let me see what hug does. I don't know if it'll do anything if I don't add a query. Did it fix itself? Did something involve... Something was giving an at response, and I remember because it pissed me off really bad. So I don't know whether it fixed itself or whether YouTube fixed itself, because that would make this stream completely for naught, and then we'd just be chatting, which is fine. I'm happy to chat. All right, I'm off to bed. Catch y'all later. See you, Sean. Thank you for popping by. I appreciate you. I hope you rest well. I've been enjoying the questions of the day in the Discord. I'm glad. I've been really happy to see you, like, responding to them. I'm happy to see everybody responding to them. I like doing little things in the Discord to entertain. Hold on, pop up on screen. What? Pardon me? And just an aside, I've talked about it before. This shit's so fucking cute. I love my new chat box. I'm so happy about it. What I'm not happy about is we still don't have the LEDs. At this point, I'm just gonna buy one of the little power cord things that just has the remote, because having any LED lights is better than no LED lights. And I'm sick of it. They're up on the wall doing nothing. Don't... Got it perchance. Like, this wasn't like a, I was researching and I picked this out and it sucked. It was just like a perchance. I ended up with these and they were nice and I liked them. But don't get monster LEDs. It broke for no reason and their customer service is really slow. Don't get those.
And Alistair VT says, Caitlin's a nerd who likes the third coolest turtle.
The third cool? You're not even gonna say the second coolest, or you're gonna lie to me and say he's the fourth coolest. The third coolest turtle? I better hope the fourth coolest is Leonardo, because Leonardo is objectively the worst in most adaptations of him. Some versions of Leonardo are good. A lot of them really aren't. He has no depth to his character beside being the main guy. And that's bullshit. If you say Donatello is the third coolest turtle, I am hoping your other two would be Michelangelo and then Raphael. Because Mikey is the cutest and I would accept him. I would accept basically any favorite turtle with a good enough argument. Because I'll die on the hill that I think he's the best turtle. But a lot of people like Raphael, a lot of people like Michelangelo, and I will take that. I think Michelangelo is the greatest argument I can make between the two, because I really like Donnie, but I really like Mikey. I get it. Leonardo is not in the fucking running. He is not. Keep him out of here. She's just mad Donnie went out like a bitch. Don't you talk shit on my boy, alright? Donatello is fucking awesome, and I will take zero slander on my boy. Raph is the best because he's like me, Nunman. I will take arguments for any turtle, but you need a much better argument for Leonardo by default, because I think he has the potential to be such a well-rounded, interesting character, and what ends up happening is there's a little bit of that in every adaptation, but never nearly as much as they give Raphael. They give Raphael the most, like, facets that they can give a character. Usually, in most adaptations, he is the most well-rounded. He's the focus. Donatello, he's just a cute little funky guy. He has his insecurities. That kind of gives him a little extra by default. Mikey's really fun because of, like, Last Ronin type energy, where Mikey's silly, goofy until he fucking locks in, and then he's badass. And then Leonardo's just the hero with, like, a trait that they give him, depending on which adaptation it is, because they do an extra one every few years. What up, Lord Zach? You like Leonardo? I respect that. I really can't say anything. I love the Ninja Turtles. I have always loved the Ninja Turtles, and I have a lot of feelings on them, but like, at the end of the day, you like the turtle you like, and usually it's because you relate to them, and they represent you in some way, and I super appreciate that. But I don't like how they characterize Leonardo. They have a lot of good things that they could do that they never do because they're too busy fucking slobbering for the Raphael fans, because the Raphael fans do a whole lot of work in keeping this goddamn franchise going. Where's the Master Splinter love? Depends. Depends which Splinter. I Will Die on the Hill. Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Splinter sucks dick. 2012 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, that Master Splinter is my dad. I have nothing but love for him. He kind of fucks up on the dad part because he leans a little too much into the sensei part, but he tries, and he loves his boys. 2012 Splinter is one of my father figures. Did you see TMNT versus Batman? I think. If you're talking about like old crossover stuff a while ago, not recently. Michelangelo is cool when everyone else is dead. That sucks. Mikey has wabi-sabi. He does have a bit of wabi-sabi going. Exactly, KJ. 2012 Splinter is the best. Also, the OG movies Splinter, pretty solid. Love that guy. Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Splinter sucks. Fuck that guy. Don't like that one. I don't care what they gave him. That's not my Master Splinter. He's barely a master at all. He's not even a good dad in that show. Bro sucks all around. I will not defend him. Quit. Don't quit. Noodles. Raph, Donnie, Mikey, and Leo in order of greatest to worst, in my opinion. Yeah, Leo's on bottom. You can put any of the others in any order, and I can totally agree with you. Leo is not anywhere near the top. He's gotta be dead fucking last. Also, hot take, blue, basic bitch color. Basic color. Master Splinter is Remy in another universe. No, Remy would have benefited heavily from talking to Master Splinter. Not even learning any kind of ninjutsu, just hanging out and having a chat. Remy would have had an epiphany much sooner than he did. Rise has an interesting story, yet you defend overprotecting Jackie's. Green pretty basic too. I don't fucking care. I like the color green. It's the color of nature. It's the color of the leaves and my frog friends and all of the things I hold dear and delicious vegetables. You can say it's basic. I don't give a fuck. Especially for a plant-based person. Yeah. I'm a plant-based person. The fuck am I gonna do? Purple? How many purple plants are you thinking of? It's all, I mean, they're all flowers, but like, I like the color green independently of being a plant-focused witch. I just like green because it's cute. And you know what? Fuck you, buddy. It's the color of money. Ooh, you got your Dragon Mouse pad. Let's go. Can't even keep a plant alive, SMH. Wrong. I am keeping 2 plants alive currently. I'm not gonna move the one over here because she's curled up in the window and I don't want to disturb her. Ooh, I do actually need to water her. I haven't needed to because it's been cold winter, so she doesn't need that much water, but my other air plant is doing fine. Look at this little lad. He's totally fine. Mark is surviving and thriving in my windowsill. All right, I'm keeping him alive. I'm actually gonna, I'm gonna spritz him as well since I have to water the other one. So I don't want to hear it. I am doing a good job. It's still alive. Ooh. I like purple, it's space stuff. Hell yeah. How have you been? Oh, you timed him out. I didn't realize. Damn. Is the color of blue represent water? Just asking. I mean, yeah, a lot of the time blue represents water. And I do like blue in that context. But just as like a base color without any surrounding colors, I think the color blue that Leonardo is specifically is a little basic. But like there's a lot of teals and like sea foam, kind of the blues and greens and whatever. Like there's a lot of shades that are very nice for blue. Mark is my #1 plant. Hell yeah. Waiting for him to come back and yell at me. I sent a photo for you to look at later of the mouse pad. It's huge. Hell yeah. Really shaming me. I'm calling Tommy daddy. I mean, I can't say you're wrong. Hold on, I don't think I can make this any shorter. But I want my earrings to dangle. There we go. Report. Oh no, my mods are fighting. Oh, it's going all to hell. I need to figure out what the heck was wrong. Let me go in my Nightbot stuff. So anything that was user, what did I look up at? Is there anything that's called? And there's all my plug commands, which I've been really bad about using now that I've been relying on like the auto plugging for Mix It Up. Hefty Hertz. It's YouTube, Jacob Joyce Keegan. Yeah, I think all of the things with ats are just people's commands. Did it fix itself then? Damn. Did it fix itself? Do I not have to do anything today? Am I just live to be live? I'm down for that. We vibe. Because it doesn't look like it's the redeems that are the issue. Let me look at some of the chat responses to some of these. You can look at alert, chat message, username redeemed alert. Add to the bone. Yeah, because I just use it as like tagged username. I feel like I'm gonna find nothing this stream and I'm gonna be like, I don't have to fix anything. And then it's gonna happen again next stream. And I'm not gonna know what did it. And it's gonna drive me nuts. Because that at thing was a little ridiculous. But it looks like at least everything in Mix It Up is okay. I'm about to call Alan cuss about. Do it. Alright, my friends, sadly I have to get back to work, but I'm glad to see you're streaming again. I can't wait to catch the next, maybe when I'm editing. Bye, chat. Love you. Bye, Goose. Thank you so much for being here. Oh, and before I forget, for those of you who don't know, I think I had it auto-added. I don't remember if I have it through Nightbot. I can check, though. Ah, I have it auto-added, but it's okay. I can go get that shit manually. Because Goose is also a content creator, so... Oasis! Oasis, Mark! Oasis! Yeah, get your squats! Whatever. Where is... Doop. Dunk. There it is. Huzzah! This is Goose. There we go. This is Goose. Go follow Goose if you like. They do video content. I haven't gotten a chance to watch a bunch of it, but it's pretty good. Every single squat I redeem is for Mun. Ugh. She's not even here. Where the hell are the new emotes, Caitlin? I'm sorry. I don't have that many. I don't have the limit for Memby emotes and shit. I'll pull them up right now. I'll tell you. Do you want me to replace all of the old emotes? Because I can do that. I can do it right now. All right? That's a thing I can do. It's overly kind of you. We hope you like what you've seen so far. If everyone has fun. Thank you so much, Goose. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. Don't do it, Kate! Because I don't have the space for all of them, genuinely. I can replace some of them, but I tried to keep the ones that you guys would use most, right? So if I look at Membies emoji, I can't add anymore. So I have the drool one, I have the screaming one, I have the gremlin one, I have the streamer brain, because I feel like you guys get a lot of use out of that. And then all the other ones are pretty static. So in order to add something else, I gotta remove one. So what would you want added and what would you want removed? That is my question. I use everyone, so you can't. Because I feel like all of the ones that are in there are pretty solid, but I don't have the amount of membies required to add more. That's all I have space for, Al. I'm still in YouTube prison. No. Al is committing identity theft. What is happening? We're just here yapping, having a good time, and things are going crazy. Also, while I'm here, let me make a proper goose command in Goose Games. Ba-doop. Goose. Womp. There we go. Create. Now we have exclamation point goose. Also, shame on you, I don't get a command. What command would you want? Why, the only people who get custom, like mix it up commands are my fucking wives, alright? All of you are secondary. I'm kidding. I love all of you. These are pretty cool. What are pretty cool? The emotes? Or identity theft. I think that's an important distinction. It's just chaos, that's what's happening. Can't believe you never made me a command. Shut up! Shut up! You all have commands. Yours is you have, first of all, Al, not only do you have a command, you have two commands. You have Al, and you have Al 2. Gay. The emotes identity theft is not good. Yeah, no, it's not. I love my emotes. So some of those I made. I made using the Lumon emote bases, and I colored them and made them me and whatever. But I've been getting a bunch from Kya Kokatsu on VGen, who is the person who made the cute little reactive thing I have on the thumbnail. Very cute. I love their art style, so I've been getting a shit ton of emotes from them, and I have them all in the Discord right now, and I love them very much, and I am more than willing to get more. Which, BT dubs, by the way, I have basically decided that other than around the holidays, or if I like really, really want something, I'll throw something on Throne. But for the rest of the year, Throne is probably where I'm gonna put... Why did my lighting get weird? Anyway, Throne is probably where I'm gonna put stuff, for, like, emotes, if you guys want to help fund those, or, like, art that relates to the channel or whatever. That's probably gonna be dedicated to what, like, Throne is, because I don't need things. You guys got me an espresso machine. I'm done. I don't need anything else. I'm good. So, like, stuff that relates directly to the channel will probably go up on Throne, and then, like, emotes or other channel art things that I would like to use will probably, like, funding for that will probably go up on Throne. It's, like, a thing you guys could get me, which is never required, and I'm not telling you to do it. I'm just telling you, if you want to do it, it's there. That's what it's gonna be there for.
At Alister VT says, Caitlin farted. Ew stinky.
See, the only thing that could have made that better is if you redeemed fart before that. Because you forget, I have a fart redeem. But you might need another espresso machine. No, I don't. I still need to learn how to use this one. Which probably is going to be dedicated to tomorrow, is like making sure that's all set up and trying to, my first attempt at like actual espresso, which I'm very excited for. The moment I have it locked in and I know what I'm doing, goners, I'm making lattes. Ow! How dare you bonk me? I'm gonna break the machine? No, I don't want to. So when can we play games together? I don't know. Whatever. We just gotta like choose a day and I gotta make sure I'm not busy that day and then bam. I'm basically down for whatever the fuck until January 26th. You could be a I am a woman who owns 9 espresso machines. Where did the X come from? Just don't be busy. Now. Well, not now. I'm live right now. I would consider being live busy. But, like, I don't have anything planned for tomorrow. Sorry, I'm distracted by whatever the fuck KJ's icon is on Discord. Oh yeah, it's Magikarp. I forgot. Ooh, that's nice. Her mousepad's nice. Yes, you knew what I meant, of course. Speaking of, is anyone in chat going to see Iron Lung when it comes out? Cause I'm so fucking excited. We have our tickets locked in. Hallelujah. I have been checking the website every single day. Every day to see the updates. And it was incredible to watch it go from like 60 theaters it started with, and then everybody started contacting their local theaters like, hey, can you play this movie? And then it got picked up by I started climbing and getting bigger and bigger, and then it was like 1,700 out of nowhere, and we're like, oh my god, this is insane. The entire map's being taken over by little Markiplier heads on the website. And then after that, I'm gonna buy my tickets. I have a local theater. Let's go! And then after everybody's freaking out, asking other local theaters to play it, all of the fucking big places, because a bunch of people had emailed Regal near them or whatever, and Regal basically told them to go fuck themselves. We're playing whatever movies we want. And then they realized Iron Lung was getting really big, and it's showing a lot of places, and people really want to see it. So now they're like, oh, we can make money! So now fucking Regal's showing it, and all the other big fucking theater places are showing it, and now it's gonna be showing in Canada. That's so exciting. I watched, my face is getting red because I'm really, really like amped up. I watched Mark's video that he put out that said like, I didn't know this was possible, or I didn't think this was possible. It's like what, like 9 minutes? Something like that. I don't know. It's not very long. I cried. I cried when he went to look at a local theater that he knew, like from his hometown, and he saw that every showing was sold out. Ah! What is the movie about? Oh, it's about the game Iron Lung. So if you don't know about the game Iron Lung, essentially it is this world where there's like not very many humans left, and they're desperately looking for places to live, food, water, atmosphere that jam, because they're dying out and they have basically no resources. So they find this moon that may have signs of life, and they don't really have the resources to like send a person and send it back. So they send this guy, they lock him inside what they call an Iron Lung, which is this fucked up submarine. And then they send him down into what looks like a goddamn blood ocean. And then while you're down there, you have to shut the windows, you can't see. So how you navigate is you take photos, and then it shows up on the screen in the back of the ship, all these little photos, and you navigate that way, and you try and make out a map. And while you're navigating, you find like bones and like old fucking like remnants of something that you can't really place. But while you're moving around and like getting all these locations and discovering underneath this ocean, things are happening. There's shaking and beeping from your sensors as something goes by. There's like teeth, there's eyes, like you can catch, there's this giant monster down there with you. And you're literally just trying to explore and understand what this ocean is to save the rest of humanity, even though they sent you down there knowing you were gonna die. They pulled a fucking Leica on you. They sent you out into this fucking blood ocean with the knowledge and the expectations you were not coming back. And it's very cool. Is Mark gonna star in the movie? Oh, fuck yeah, dude. Go to ironlung.com. I will type it out. So not only can you see where you can find tickets, but you can also watch the trailer there. And boy, oh boy, I'm a huge fan. I'm excited. A lot of people are like, oh, he didn't have to star in the movie. We let Lin-Manuel Miranda get away with that shit for how long? And you're not gonna let this man star in the movie he fucking made? Fuck off. It's a goddamn indie film. Cut him some slack. People are like, oh, it looks like a student film. This is one guy funding it pretty much independently. And he's got a fucking ragtag team of motherfuckers. And then Troy Baker on the team, I guess. And he's making a movie. And it's releasing in over 2,000 theaters. So I don't want to hear, oh, he's starting it, oh, he looks bad. But shut up. Shut up. Damn, not a hyperlink? No, you can type it in. You have little hands. It's literally ironlung.com. He missed the FNAF movie for it. He did. I'm sad I cannot watch the movie. I'm wondering if after the theatrical release, he might have some kind of like online release. Maybe that kind of paid online release he did with like the documentary with his mom. Something like that. Or at the very least, I think it's going to end up on some kind of streaming service like Tubi, or depending on how well it does upon release, it could end up on something bigger too. Well, hey, Mushroom! Thank you so much, 501, for being a Memby for 2 months. Look at that Memby flex. Let's go! I noticed, so like Memby flexes. How dare you? How dare you redeem more squats upon me? Caitlin's gonna be in the movie. I'm gonna be watching the movie, I tell you that. And I'm stoked! I'm so excited! Because I really liked watching Iron Lung. Like, the gameplay. Because I didn't end up playing it. Maybe I should. Maybe I should play it. Maybe I'll have to look up on Steam sale stuff and see if I can play it before the movie releases, because that'll be fun. That would be a good time. Also, if anybody else is looking to look into the game before the movie releases, and then they come to stream, and then we can all just yap about Markiplier and how great he is, I'm down for that. But I'm so excited. Yes, Tauros. Hear me out. You called during the movie so I could see it. I would get kicked out. But there's definitely gonna be a way for you to play it, for sure. Or to, like, watch it. Ethan played Iron Lung recently? Hell yeah, dude. Oh my god, speaking of movies, I just learned today that Jacksepticeye, Sean McLaughlin, is being the executive producer on some kind of indie horror film. So I need to look into that after stream, but I'm really excited to check that out because that's fun. I love me some indie horror films, and I think it could be really interesting. And of course, happy to support my favorite coffee maker because goddamn do I love his coffee. Top of the morning is what is in this mug right now. But I'm stoked. I'm so excited. I watched that fucking video Mark put out and I cried. And I don't really cry at videos like that anymore, but just like there's a clip that's been making its way around from when Mark was a little spry boy around my age, which is really weird. And he had like something like 1,000 subscribers, and he was talking about how he wanted to be like a big YouTuber someday, and he's like, I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I want to be a big YouTuber someday. And not only is he one of the biggest, one of the most beloved YouTubers of all time, but he's releasing a film. He's done so much for charity, and he's putting out a movie that's going to be showing in over 2,000 theaters across the United States and Canada, and God only knows where, depending on where his community lies, because he has people everywhere. His ass is in Guam! They have a showing for the fucking Iron Lung movie in Guam! There's a megaplex in Guam! Oh my god. Hi, Tetra! Caitlin hates coffee, she drinks tea. Fuck you, I drink both. I have a top of the morning tea over here too. By the way, warning, if you end up getting this tea from Top of the Morning, the raspberry lemonade one, it tastes really good, but the smell when you open the little container is abysmal. It smells like rubbing alcohol, but when you drink it, it's delicious. I don't know if it's something about the way it is when it's sealed, but it smells really, really strong. I can smell it now. But it tastes good. Hi, Nevi! Who's Guam? It's not who's Guam, it's where's Guam. Look up Markiplier, put me in Guam clip. You'll find it. You'll find the reason it's so funny. Got a few more minutes on lunch? Let's fucking go. Bro, check out the LFB jewelry. My transformation has begun, and I'm wearing the green sweater on purpose. I'll do you one better. Why is Guam? Have I played Dispatch? I have not. I've actually seen very limited things on Dispatch. It seems interesting. Just not something I'd go for playing, but if I have the time, I might go through and watch a playthrough of Dispatch, because I think it's interesting, and I think it's silly, and I see there's a couple content creators I really, admire in there, so I want to support in any way I can. It's just probably not something I'll end up playing. Full respect, though. Is it in Portugal? That would make it so Portuguese! Meow! Oh, you're so cute! Meow! Oh, you're so Portuguese! Bro, I cleaned and wiped my desk down, and damn, it looks so nice again. Me, after cleaning off all of the built up stuff on my desk from finals, I had so many monster cans. Oh, by the way, to the fellas who ended up getting me the beef jerky, it was like 30. Let me make sure I rotate this in a way that doesn't dox me. This way, who had got me the little box of beef jerky off Throne for my birthday. I appreciate you so much, because there were like 30 in here. There are 4 left. They got me through finals. I ate like 2 a day during finals because I was too busy and too stressed to go eat actual meals. So you guys got protein in my system, and I really appreciate it. Same thing with the monster cans. I have no idea how many are down here. I know it's more than the fucking jerky. I do still have a significant amount of my box of monsters. And I appreciate you very, very much. Mark mentioning Portugal by Portuguese pride. I had finals and returned home. My desk has now been downgraded to 2-foot wood desk. No! Box on mine as well. Big id site. Let's go, baby! I'm so excited. I'm excited for many things. I'm excited for Christmas. Just to spend time with family, snow, relax. I don't have to work on Christmas, which is nice. I look 2.5 feet tall. Aw. Trash panda is a good thing to be, Tetra. Can't be hating on the trash pandas. We love them. But I'm excited. I'm excited for a lot of things. I'm excited to stream. I miss you guys. I'm pretty sure my last stream before this was my birthday, which was November 27th, and it is December 16th. So, did you fix the problem? I don't know. I think the problem low-key might have fixed itself, which is a little alarming, because I don't know whether it's something that Mix It Up might have fixed, or whether I'm not finding where the problem is, if that makes sense. Like, if the problem is in a different location than I think it is, which is a pain in the butt. But for right now, it seems fine. I'm almost certain it was your last stream. I missed you. I missed you! I missed all of you! I miss you guys a lot when I'm not streaming. Like, it brings me so much joy to be here and yap with you all and just have a good time. Like, I'm just sitting here talking, letting you guys accrue squats against me, but like, genuinely, I love being here and I love hanging with you guys. Speaking of hanging with you guys, I had just something I've been thinking about. God damn it, Tauros. Kate Loki tried lying to us and wanted an excuse to stream. If I wanted to stream, I can do that. I have the space to do that. I'm just adding it before it even pops up. Oh, it's on cooldown. Wait another minute. I know you guys are gonna redeem it anyway. I'm just gonna leave it there. I also found 3 TVs and took 2 weeks of troubleshooting your rigging to get 5 monitors. Now I can say, I am a man who owns 5 monitors. Ah! Cozy! Go follow that guy on Twitch. He's really cool and really nice. And he's not streaming right now, but hopefully, eventually, he'll come back. He's kind of on break right now, but he'll come back. Go follow him. He's the best. Hi, you. Hey, how's it going? Hello. Stance, I'm ready for battle. Sit back down. Yeah. Wah. So X's secret twin. Ah. Don't you dare plug me when I'm about to be dead for a week. I don't care. I will plug you. You know why? Because 1, it's automatic. 2, you're my friend and people should go follow you because you're a really great streamer to watch. Just because you're on a break right now doesn't mean you're not coming back. I have a friend who has been on break from streaming for like a fucking year almost. I have friends I plug who have been on streaming hiatus for months and months. I don't fucking care. I want people to go follow you. It's music time. What am I singing? Lunch over to the lurks. I appreciate you lurking, Devi. I hope the rest of your work shift goes well. I love you too much. Okay. I can do that. I hope YouTube doesn't obliterate me for singing it, but we vibe. Let me pause this. And let me double check and make sure that noise suppression's off. It is. Oh my god, hi! Hi, Tommy. Also, yeah, you stare and you cry because I appreciate you, Cozy, and you're my friend, and I can't wait for you to come back, and I hope this helps. I hope it all helps. Before I do anything else, it's music time. What up, Sonic? I hope you're well. I'm sorry to hear that. All right, music time. Get a little shoulder rotation in. I love you too much to live without you loving me back. I love you too much. Heaven's my witness and this is a fact. I know I belong when I sing this song. There's love above love and it's ours 'cause I love you too much. I live for your touch. I whisper your name night after night. I love you too much. There's only one feeling and I know it's right. I know I belong when I sing this song. There's love above love and it's ours, 'cause I love you too much. Heaven knows your name. I've been praying to have you come here by my side. Without you, a part of me is missing. Just to make you my home, I will find. I know I belong when I sing this song. There's love above love and it's ours, 'cause I love you too much. I love you too much. I love you too much. Heaven's my witness and this is a fact. You live in my soul. Your heart is my goal. There's love above love and it's mine, 'cause I love you. There's love above love and it's yours, 'cause I love you. There's love above love and it's ours, if you love me as much. I hope that was sufficient. It was a little off, I know. I haven't listened to the song in a bit and I'm tired, but I hope that was fine. Also, hello there, Matt. How are you doing? My day's going pretty great. I'm having a good time. I'm hanging with my buddies in the chat here, and I couldn't be happier about it. Thank you, 501. I appreciate that. Have you seen Game of Thrones? I have not. I have not watched Game of Thrones. I know there was everyone was super into it, and there's a lot going on, but there was also a lot of trouble. What do I know about Game of Thrones? I know there's a lot of incest in it, and dragons, and I know there was a lot of trouble with like a lot of the filming, to the point where in some scenes you could see like a Starbucks cup in the background that they forgot to get rid of. And I know that like the last season or whatever at one point was really bad and everybody hated it. That is the extent of what I know about Game of Thrones. Can't stay long because I'm picking up Lizzie's car in a moment. Ooh, well, I'm glad you popped in. I appreciate you. I hope you're well. We reached 11 likes. Let's go. Does somebody want to set a like goal? You should use one of the new emotes. You should use one of the new emotes and set a like goal for like 20. Why not? Oh my god, 11 likes and we've only been live for 48 minutes. Take a little sippy. My darling. Trevor, can you pass me my coffee, please? Yeah. I grab it like an animal. Because it's warm, but it's not hot. Thank you. Pass. And then can you pass me my milk? Just in the middle. Yeah. Danke. Let's go! If you're wondering what the little floating thing is, yes, I put a marshmallow in my coffee. Huzzah! Like 20. We like them on either side. Pin. Just for future reference, Tauros, that is the layout that we like for the like goal. Coffee, coffee, coffee. Yes, yes, yes. I'm pleased. Speaking, actually, you know what? While we're here, and while we're messing, you didn't show mine sad. I know. You want one on either side. That is generally the like goal layout. You didn't know that? I'm not blaming you for it, but I am telling you in the future if you want me to choose yours. Matt! I'm just thinking of Repo. Matt! But while we're here, I finished it all in a week and I can confirm season 8 is a Starbucks ad. Damn. It's just a generic coffee cup and it only made the cut because it was a rehearsal and never supposed to be used. Okay. I don't know. That's the extent of what I know about it. But while I'm here and while I have all this up and I'm messing with commands and anything, are there any redeems or commands or things that you think would be fun? Is it marshmallow first or coffee first? I had the marshmallow in first because it was from the other one, and then I just poured in the coffee and the marshmallow was already in there, so. But are there any, like, redeems or fun things that you think would be a good time for the channel while we're here, while we have it? Well. Your boy K-Rudd is in the house! Well, welcome in, K-Rudd. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. How are you? I hope you're having a fantastic day. We have a long list of games to play with Matt. Yeah, we do. I have a long list of games to play with everybody. I'm like, yeah, I'll play this game, and then I never have time, and then it just sits in my Steam library forever. You pronounced it correctly? Let's go! Ooh, my shoulder cracked. I don't know why I do it forward. I feel like this is probably the correct way to do it, but I feel very silly every time I do it. I've learned too many mannerisms from watching, for lack of a better word, like like straight normie VTubers, I guess. Like Smitty and the gang. Like, I don't hang out with guys like that, but I've picked up so many mannerisms and like I guess phrases. Like, no shot! That's because I watched Smitty and the gang. I got that from Grizzy. Yes, I'm doing good. It's nice that I gave you a shot. Oh. Well, thank you. I appreciate you very much. Let me check you out, actually. Hold on. Let me give you a proper gander real quick. Ironic I said gander when I had Goose's channel open still. Ah! I hear myself. Gross. Smitty Crew fan. Oh, hell yeah, dude. I watch a whole lot of Smitty. I watch a whole lot of Blarg. And I haven't been able to watch him as much recently, but I am a big Elastic Droid fan. I love catching him live when I can. Opera's doing the thing where it doesn't show me the chat. There we go. Let me go see you. Go to channel. Who are you? Let me observe you. Oh my god, your icon zoomed in is terrifying. I see. Aw, well, thank you. Puffer is my go. Aw, hell yeah, dude. Puffer's a tryhard. By the way, so sorry that, did you change something in your channel recently? Because I totally said, like, I don't know you. I do, and you clearly know all of my friends, but I don't recognize your icon or your user right now, and I'm very sorry about that. Bonk. I'm gonna go for now. I hope stream goes well, Kate. Enjoy stream, guys. Hope you get your problem solved. Bye. I am Really? You come in here, you redeem a bunch of squats, and then you dip out? How dare you? I will unshrimp, though. Nope. How dare you? There's no more. They're all gone. Is there a link to the... yes? Yes, there is. I think... it's either store or shop. It's one of those two. Yeah! Full list of... oh, what am I eating? Hold on. I'm gonna eat a Snacko. Snacko has been redeemed. I choose Pringles. I'm gonna go with Pringles Original because they're delicious and I like them. Oh. I've already opened the Pringles. hydrate. I do have a water over here, actually. It seems like whatever problem was causing the at issue might have been fixed. Hopefully. Redeem S7, that's my boy! Come on, come on, come on. Is it because you put exclamation point R redeem instead of lowercase? It's lowercase r for redeem. I think everything's lowercase, including S7. Better be taking care of yourself. There he is! There's my favorite white boy! There's my favorite milk bag! Woo! Hell yeah, dude. Yeah. It's a yeet sound effect, because I love Smitty. Yeet! Okay, bye, Tauros. Thank you for the snack and the drink. Your job to me. I am your Nintendog. Tamagotchi. I just realized, Lovely Firebot is not moderating. Which is probably why some of the stuff that I had tried to have it do didn't work. Wonder why it's not moderated. I gotta fix that. I don't know if it's just me, but you buffer every 2 seconds for like half a second every time. Is anybody else having buffering issues, or is it just Nevi? I think it's funny that every time I go to take a bite of this, I see it tick up on the mic. Got that ASMR chomp. How dare you bonk me? I have no buffer? Alright, so it looks like it's just you, Nevi, unfortunately. But actually, while we're here and we're talking about random shenanigans, no ideas for new redeems. How are you guys? Do any of you watch The Amazing Digital Circus? No spoilers for the new episode for anyone who hasn't seen it. But how are you guys feeling about it? Also, yay! Tommy, you're always the one to redeem this one. And they're blue for you. That's really cute. I like that a lot. Fun fact, for those of you who don't know, the Sakura effect is a different color every time. I think there's like 5 colors that it could be. Just like, there's a couple things like that as well. Like the fart redeem is a different sound effect every time, and the bonk rotates through a couple sounds as well. Blue is such a... Blue is a basic ass color, except when it's associated with you, Tommy. Because I'll be honest, anytime I see something that's overwhelmingly blue, or like a specific shade of blue, I do think of you. I also think of you whenever I see those like blue sapphire kind of earrings or necklaces or anything you can get that have like the white, any sort of like diamond or equivalent crystal like around them that looks kind of, that looks expensive. I do think of you. Oh, that one was nasty. That was a very bad fart. By the way, if you're like, man, your lighting's weird, what's up with that? It's because I have a very tiny candle in front of me. Of which I should probably put out. Eh, it's fine. I can leave it for a little while longer. Nevi let out a nasty one. Stinky. I'm sorry if the chip chewing is terrible. I don't know if any of you have misophonia, I think? Is that the one that's like you hate eating sounds? I think so. Activity. Shut up. Shut up. Stop telling me to use thrown differently. Thrown. Shut up. When there's rain, there's thunder. When there's a fart, poop is not far behind. Man, I'm so sad. Ridley lost is my left earring bigger than the other? It is not. It may just look that way depending on like how I am, but no, they're the same size. It's just one's kind of like pinned awkwardly underneath my headphone. Fart is just poop shadowing. Hello. Welcome in, Mr. Man. How are you? I hope you're well. That is true, though. It is kind of poop shadowing, isn't it? Oh, I remember what I was starting to talk about before my brain totally slipped. I had a couple friends that were talking to me, and they're like, theoretically, what if you got like a VTuber model? And I'm like, that's a lot of work. And they said, yeah, but it would be cool for the days that you don't want to be on camera. And I said, true. Ah! Noot noot. Oh, wow, 10,000 petals. Look at you gambling and succeeding. I'm existing, you know, and that's alright. That's fair. I'd rather you exist than not exist. Ooh, that's a stanky one. It's terrible. What else? Oh, yes, that's right. So was being asked about, like, what if, theoretically, you got a VTuber model? And I said, I wouldn't be opposed to that idea. Real life Caitlyn, better than VTuber model. It's also something that I'd probably do in a hybrid fashion, so I wouldn't have it all the time. So like a little chibi me if I don't want to be on screen or something. And it's just a theoretical, of course, because like, I think if I started again, I've said this before, but like, if I started my channel now, I probably wouldn't be this. I probably would have ended up a VTuber, but I also think I would have gone down a very, very different path. So I'm like, I'm more than happy with how we vibe in, and I like the setup and everything, and it would be a lot to change. I mean, realistically, we need that much, but it's just something to think about, I guess. And I have a lot of VTuber friends that keep, like, trying to push me to the other side. They're like, hey, but what if, right? You have a cute witch, Sona. She would look super cute as a model. You could use her if you don't feel like being on camera, or if you're having issues. And I'd be like, you're kind of right about that. I don't know. Yeah, a little chibi version, like a little fella to be in the corner, especially if I'm doing, I feel like horror games I have to be, like on screen by default, but if I'm just like having an off day, I don't want to be on camera. Even just like a little gift tuber, like one of the little yappy guys, I think would be fun. Speaking of, I want to get, sorry, Trevor's showing me a thumbnail thing he's working on, which, by the way,
Don't do that.
Bonk.
That channel's dead.
Nuh-uh. But for like cutesy games or whatever, like reactives, that'd be nice. And I want to get that, whatever program that is. So like when you're in Discord with people and when they're talking, they have like a little like reactive thing that lights up and dances or whatever. I want that. I want one of those. So when I'm in call with my friends and we're playing games, they could also be on screen nearby, like at the bottom or whatever, because I think that's really cute. I think it's adorable, personally, and I think that would be really fun. I'm eating another chip, and no one can stop me. Agreed.
What?
Small Dobby Ridley. You draw your little, voodoo doll Sona thing with, like, big Dobby ears. That'd be really cute. Crunch. Yeah, you get that ASMR crunching. I will say, a well-timed Pringle Trip crunch is the only eating sound I personally can tolerate. You know something else I've been thinking about? Why? I don't know. Why? Frog! Frog! Frog? Frog! Which, by the way, look at that. Look how full and happy he is. My brain has stopped braining. Ah! What was I thinking? I can't even ask the man in the mirror. He's not there. He's on vacation. But, God, what was I gonna say? I don't even fucking remember. Ah! Anyway, new topic, I guess. I want to do more things. I am constantly on the hunt to improve my like layout and all the stuff we can do in streams and like a lot of the technological stuff. And I've said before that I really, really admire VTubers for the types of redeems they can have, which is why a lot of my stuff like the this kind of emulates that. The immediate serotonin this gives me, I don't know why. I don't know why it helps my mood so much, but it makes me really happy. And like, yeah, I like all that stuff. And it only works because of like the fact that I don't really move on screen or anything all that much. And even then it doesn't always work perfectly, but it's close enough. I don't have any like tracking that it can like follow. Unfortunately, I can't have this track me. There's a thing that is... No, it's talk to chat long enough. I forgot I have this. I'm gonna fix that real quick. This is the maintenance stream. I can go fix that right now. No one's gonna stop me. Because I have two chat boxes. Because I have that one and then I have the game screen one, which is technically like a whole different one. Which means I can go fix that one specifically. Stream elements, overlays. Game screen, chatting screen, edit. You, animation settings, no. Settings, display settings, I would think it would be in. Hide after seconds. No, we are not hiding it when it's on the game screen. You should never be hidden. Save. There. No disappearing. You must sit on the game screen forever, or the chatting screen forever. I fucked that up. Donkus. And while we're here, I'm gonna do what needs to be done. We're gonna go to my frog. We're gonna go to my frog widget for Samwise. And I'm going to session data goals. We're gonna whop. Save. Donk. There, and then when I frog. Not you, not you, not you, not you. Where's my frog? Where's my frog? I can't find my frog. Backer, done a rotation, reset septic, not a backer. Overlay, frog! Frog. My frog has been reset. He is empty and naked now. But it's okay. Because you and all of your friends can fill him back up by subscribing today. You have a problem? What's your problem, love? Whenever I'm about to let out a huge fart, I say either the following before my dumpy unleashes. When there's rain, there's thunder, or Krakatoa. KJ and I had a bit years ago where it was release the Kraken, and then you'd fart. Because we are very mature adult ladies that do very mature adult lady things. DMs. Oh, okay. I can check that real quick. Well, there's a problem. Now, what else is a problem? Another thing that's a problem is I should probably go through and make commands at some point for all the people that I'm missing in Nightbot. So I need to do that. What else do I need to do? I need to go back and finish games. I have so many games I need to finish playing on stream. There's a couple I want a full restart, like complete reset, begin again. One of those is One Shot, because that game is really cool and it deserves to be played in full start to finish, because I think it's really, really interesting. Another thing that I need to play is I need to finish Arise. I realized I don't know if I'm gonna finish Smushy on stream. Like, it's really cute. I almost think Smushy would be a better, like, shorts stream, like the little vertical stream kind of thing. Okay, grape! There's a lot I need to do and a lot I need to finish. There's a ton of games. I got more because I have a problem. I grabbed there's some I don't know whether I'll play on stream or not, but like I have Soma and Still Wakes the Deep because they were like heftily, it was like $8 for the two of them, which is crazy. And I think Still Wakes the Deep is the coolest fucking game. Genuinely. I got Isopod for my birthday. Thank you very much for that. I grabbed myself Lakeburg Legacies. I gotta finish Strange Antiquities. Like, there's so much I need to do. But I'm really excited. I'm really excited for all the stuff that's been happening. I need to pay more attention to the lengths, like the leaps and bounds we have made, because even while I haven't been streaming, a lot of stuff has been happening. Like, a while ago I revamped the server, and I'm still like constantly doing little things. Like, I think I'm gonna end up making a pet photos chat just because everybody really wants it. Big problem. Ruh-roh. What else? Like, I've been doing that. I've been getting all the new emotes and channel arts and everything, which I'm really excited about. I love all my new emotes. And actually, there's one I got that I don't think I have saved that I will download real quick so I can show it on the screen. Show me. Media source. Brahms. Donk. I got this. Okay. Nope. Okay. Look at this! Look at this little guy! It is paid for monetized use as well, so if ever I want to have him on stream while I'm doing like a little horror game, or if I just want to have him on stream right now, if I just want to have this little bouncy fella on my overlay, I can. This is also my like first try at getting LFB like casual wear. You can see she has the earrings. She is supposed to have the necklace, but because this is like a simplified art style, it wasn't included, which is fine. But like green sweater that I think I'm gonna add like brown mushroom design to on the bottom of it, but like ripped jeans, boots, whatever, because LFB is focused on comfort. But other than the mushroom design, I think I'm also gonna add like a little potion bottle charm to her pants because I think that's very fitting. It's a character from that film you like. Yeah! The character I am completely normal about. Utterly normal. Ignore the fact that I not only have this art, but I have another art that's going to be happening eventually. The artist unfortunately had like a personal emergency, so they're not going to be able to work on it for a while, but it's okay. It's going to be worth it. I can wait. I'm unbothered. But like, that is so cute. Yes, I like him, and I like that film a lot. It's one of 2 films I have bought on YouTube, so I can watch them at any time. I just think it's a good movie. Like, ignoring the fact that the slasher is Brahms, ignoring that, I'm just gonna put him down here. He can hang out while we're talking. Like, ignoring that, it's a really fun movie. For those of you who don't know, I'm talking about The Boy from 2016. Don't watch The Boy 2. I refuse to watch it because everyone says it sucks, and I believe them, and I'm not gonna watch it. But The Boy is, if you don't want spoilers, mute, and then I will wave like this when I'm done talking about it. But, The Boy 2016 is about, like, this woman escapes, the United States, and, like, her super abusive partner, who literally, like, beat her into, like, a miscarriage. Like, argh, very bad. Escapes to the UK and takes on this job where she's going to be babysitting this boy called Brahms for a couple weeks, while his parents go on like vacation. And she gets there, and these parents are very old, and they're very rich, and they have this very nice house. And she goes to meet the kid, and it's a doll. It's like a ceramic doll. And you have to take care of it, and you have to read to it, and you have to do all this stuff to make sure that it's okay. Like you would take care of a real kid, you cook for it, and then you like freeze the leftovers. And if the leftovers aren't eaten, which like obviously they won't be because it's a doll, you just throw them away. And all these like super extensive rules, and there's like a big old rules list, and one of them's like read to Brahms and give him a good night kiss, whatever. They leave. She's stuck with this, and you're like, it's crazy. And then the entire movie leads you to believe that this is a haunted doll, which is super generic and fair for like a horror movie. But it's like, it giggles and it moves around, and it like left a sandwich outside of her thing, and it was like, here you are, Greta, I made your favorite. And it's this like little 8-year-old kid's voice. And you learn that like Brahms, on his like 8th birthday or whatever, before his house burnt down and he like died, and then he possessed the doll, like the little girl that he would play with all the time, her body was found with her head like caved in, like was clearly murdered, and then they were gonna question Brahms, but the house went on fire and nothing happened. You know, kid died, very sad. They've been taking care of the doll for however many years. And then right at the end, post like abusive guy showing up and being like, you're coming home with me. Out from the fucking walls comes this full-grown man with a ceramic mask on, and it's like, oh shit, that's Brahms. He's been living in the walls the whole time. Which is such a fun turnaround for such a generic movie concept. And like, do I think it's actually horrifying? No. It's like a thriller, if that. But I think it's such a fun play on what has become a very generic set of movies. Like, I'm sick of the whole ghost thing. A guy being in the walls and like stalking this girl or whatever is new and exciting and different. So that's why I really like the movie. The fact that Brahms Tealshire as a character is very attractive is unrelated. But, Wave. This is my official, you can come back, you can unmute now if you want to watch the movie. But for anyone who hasn't seen it, they should go see it, because it's really good. Or, go see it. You could fucking find it online. You could rent it on YouTube for a few dollars or whatever. Or you could pirate it if you do that anyway. I don't know. But, I like The Boy. I think it's a good movie, and I think I want more people to talk about it with, because it's really cool. I'm just gonna have him here. He's just gonna stand here and jiggle a little bit while we're hanging out. But yeah, no, I will rant about that movie because I enjoyed it immensely. Doo 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 doo. But I also have another art piece with this that will be happening eventually. I'm excited about it. I'm pleased. I'm chuffed, in fact. I'm gonna put my candle out because it's burned through and I don't want the bottom to get too warm and mess with my mouse pad. I appreciate your lurks, Tetra. Thank you for being here. By the way, unrelated, I personally love my lurking command thing. I think it's cute as shit. And as long as it does work. I don't remember if this works. I think this was brokey. I think the one that I have connected to Nightbot for this is... Oh, is it because it's under... Why is it underscore lurk? Well, that explains it. Hold on, I can fix that right fucking now. Let's go. I wonder why it's underscore lurk. There we go. So let me test that out. Womp. Yeah! And that was just the same as the other one, but it also thanks you for being a member since only membies have access to that lurk emote. Huzzah! I don't know why I never noticed that. Or did all of the other ones? Oh, all of the member ones have an underscore in front of it. That is interesting. I didn't know that. So now I can make more commands that reply to member things if I so desire. Speaking of, actually, I do need to replace one of the emotes we have here with, the hype emote, because I want the hype emote to be in here, so, you know, so it can be used whenever there's a raid or something, or whether there's a dono, or a throne gift, or one of the billion other things you can do in here. So which one? Which one are we replacing? I'm giving you guys a choice. I figure of the ones we could replace, I want to keep Streamer Brain. I like the Gremlin. I would like the Cry one. So I think it's either going to be the Hug, the Singing, the Head Pat, or the Flower. Which one do you guys think we should replace to put in the new hype emote? Get in the comments! And while you guys do that, I have to run to the little witch's corner real quick, because I've been drinking coffee this whole time. So you guys decide amongst yourselves which one do you think we should... do you get more emote spaces through gifted memberships? I don't want YouTube to possibly scam me again. Yeah, they refunded me, but still. As long as it's members, as long as you have a certain number of members, you get more emote spaces, but I don't know what the member to emote space amount is. I could probably check that real quick. Channel dashboard, studio, YouTube. Let me look at memberships. Badges and emoji. Does it tell me? Emoji. As you gain more members, you can upload and share even more emojis. I can get another emoji if I get 3 more members, apparently. So I would need 3 extra membies to get space for the hype. If we wanted to just go that route. Either way, I have to run to the bathroom real quick, so I will be right hacking back. And you guys get to hear the fantastic BRB music, which, if I remember right, is by Kevin MacLeod, godfather and of the YouTube community and all of the old fun videos. So listen to that, love it. I will return in a minute. Well, hello. I'm back. God, he's so fucking cute. I love this. By the way, if any of you guys have any ideas for like a more cohesive, like casual LFB fit, because I think the green sweater just makes sense. And like the brown mushrooms and everything on it and the little potion charm. But if there's anything else, like a different flower or something that just would make her feel more witchy and more like the full design, let me know. I love creative debate and back and forth and idea sharing and bouncing off the wall and stuff like that. How dare you? I'm gonna send Brahms after you. I gotta watch this. You can see there's a little, like, on the edge of it where it had, like, spilled off the side. But I love it. I love my little cauldron. Wow. Thank you. So we've been live an hour and a half. I do want to go a little bit more. This week I pulled his ass to it, like, you... I heartily disagree. Hold on. Let me get a proper image of him to show the fact that he is not weak. He's a big old boy. Other than the fact he, like... Other than the fact he, like, towers over the main character, like... For a motherfucker living in the walls, he is bulky. Hold on. Let me grab this one. This might be a good enough image. Oh. There we go. We're gonna do image. Alright. Look at this fucker. You think a weak man would have tits like that? You can't even spell his fucking name right. You're calling it Braham. Brahams. It's not Brahams, it's Brahms. You think you're killing that guy? That guy can kick your fucking ass. He killed like that spoilers. Hold on. Spoilers, wait. He killed that insane abusive motherfucker. Yeah, ass squeezes those small tits. You can't even English right. This guy would kick your fucking ass. He stabbed a man in the face with the porcelain of his own doll. That's hard as fuck. Anyway. Bonk. You are not killing that guy. That guy's beating your fucking ass. Ridley, I could fold you like a lawn chair. You think he's gonna bend to your whim? I don't think so. I think we're fighting on this. Cause I could kill you, let alone that guy. That guy could kill me. And KJ, I would bet. I don't know if KJ could take him on. He's kind of got that, like, insane strength. Check that out later. Only Angie can others. Oh, so all he has to do is flirt with you. Yeah, okay. You can't fold me. I can fold you, and I don't need to flirt with you to fold you. I could rip you in half. Long ways. I could Terrifier your shit and fucking chainsaw you from through the middle. Man, Ridley talking mad smack from what I've seen. Exactly. KJ wins no matter what, always. Some instances she would not. For example, KJ's not winning against Godzilla. KJ is also not winning against a really hot lesbian. She would fold, especially if they looked like Vi from Arcane. Fold. Lawn chair. I have a backlog of stuff. Oh yeah. God. I want to get the hype emote in here, so. Did you guys make a decision on which emote you think would like to be replaced. The choices were the flower, the head pat, the singing, or the hug. If nobody chooses one, I'm gonna replace it myself. I'm gonna choose one to... The temptation to drop your real name. I did have to hold myself back. Hello, X. How are you, X? I have to do that so I don't accidentally say your real name, X. Wait, so why is the frog on the left transparent now? Because I cleared the subscriber goal. So it fills whenever, because the subscriber goal was hit like on my birthday and I just never cleared it. It's supposed, I had it set at one point to clear each stream, but because we never hit the goal every stream, I just set it like every couple and I'll just replace it manually. But he was full because we had like 9 subscribers or whatever. The goal's only 3. But every time you get a new subscriber, he fills up a little bit. And he fills up in thirds because the goal's only 3. So he's naked because the goal got reset. It's X, my fellow dong. I hope you know how little that makes sense for anyone but you. Braham. Tommy could not beat Braham. Also, Tommy would fold. I know he's not in Tommy's, like, in the list of guys Tommy would probably be into. I don't care. I feel like Tommy would fold. If not from strength, from that. Also, your stream looks cool. Thank you. I'm very happy about it. I love my new chat box, and if I go to the game screen, huzzah! I love my new chat box down there. I think it's really cute, and it's transparent, so you can see behind it. You can see all the stuff going on. If I turn on image, you can see like that's what it would look like if oh, I moved something and I don't know what it was. But like if I had a game going on, hey, you can see everything that's going on back here, and it's not as obtrusive as like some of the other things. So I'm personally happy about it. What is this? Oh, it's a window capture. It's lock. Be locked in place, you bitch. But I'm happy about it. I am going to replace that stinger. I think I'm just gonna make it the frog stinger for everything. As much as I like my little coffee stinger, it doesn't really suit the channel anymore. I have a couple stingers I'm actually thinking about getting. Also, hello there, Democratic Jumper. That's a hell of an at. How's it going? Welcome in. Looking professional. Thank you. Thank you very much. I also have the LFB jewelry on today, of which I'm very happy about. But so I'm gonna switch up the frog stinger, and I'm thinking, so most of you don't know this, but when it comes to LFB, I kind of have this association with her and gold butterflies. I don't know why. I think that's just a very significant aspect of her magic. I include them in a lot of thumbnails, but I don't talk about it very often. But let me go to my favorites. It's cool stream assets, because I have the stinger I'm thinking about in here. My only problem is I don't want it to like to be like a flashbang, if that makes sense. So it's like a $10 stinger that I could get. But it's a butterfly swarm. And it, like, one butterfly comes up, and then a swarm of gold butterflies goes by, and then it's the new frame. And you can have it in different colors, but I'd want the gold one. But actually, let me just get, like, a basic screenshot. So this is, like, a still. Let me just throw it in the Brahms one. Browse. Pictures. Screenshots. Scroll all the fucking way down. Womp, womp, womp. Okay, so like this is what a still of it is. So this is kind of what it would look like. So like one butterfly comes up and like whoop, and then a bunch of them come in from this side and they go whoop, 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 new scene. And that's a hell of a what? An at, like your user. Oh, did you think it was like hell of an ass or something? Not what I said. But yeah, so this is the new stinger I would probably get. My only problem is it's kind of bright, so I don't want to like flashbang people with it. but I think it's really cute, so I'm considering it. If anything, I could throw it on Throne, and like if anybody would like it on the stream or whatever, like that's a good Christmas present that's not very expensive, because I don't like, even though a Throne is a wish list and like you don't have to go on there at all, I still feel bad listing stuff sometimes. Like, don't get me things, but also if you're gonna get me things anyway, at least get stuff that's gonna help the channel. All X gotta do is give Brahms his special meatballs? That's crazy. What? That might work. Thank the Lord above. Okay, that's okay. That's okay. Why is it a hell of an F? I don't know how to spell the word. Oh, it's just like I meant at, like an at, because it's like at gmail.com. As a hell, I don't know. Democratic Jumper is just an interesting username. I gotta go back to work, but you're the coolest ever. No, you. I hope the rest of work goes well for you, and I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. I appreciate you. Thank you for hanging out in here. Oh, frames. What the hell was that? I saw that. Did you guys see that? I love when my frames take a nosedive for no reason. Love it. I don't talk in chat enough for it to pop up, but I love the little decoration I have for me being the streamer person. I think it's so fucking cute. Just take it, you think? No, Nevi, you specifically are banned. You are saving up to move. You are not allowed to get me things. No. Period. Nothing. Nada. 9. Zip. I learned democracy, and I jump for democracy, and I jump in a very democratic way. And also, jumper is a British word for a knitted sweater. No, that's true. A jumper is like a clothing item. That's fair. It's just interesting. Tell me, why did you send a picture of beans? Because he's full of them. My only hatred for chat stuff, like chat box stuff, is the fact that the custom emotes don't pop up. It's just their like text name, which is stinky, but fine. I wish I could set it so like the little icons would pop up though, because they're cute and I want them to pop up on screen. That's another thing I envy about Twitch, actually. The stuff where you can like put an emote and then a bunch of them like fall from the top and kind of bounce off the bottom. I think that's really cool, and that's something YouTube doesn't have. But YouTube doesn't have a lot of things when it comes to streaming. Like, it doesn't have a lot of the integration stuff that I really want. But Twitch is kind of going down into the gutter, so I don't want to move there or, like, dual stream there. But also, YouTube's going down in flames right now, so I don't really know what to do. For those of you who don't know, YouTube is largely moving toward AI moderation, which has a lot of problems. But the main problem is, not only does the AI flag content, it can remove the content and it can ban channels. And that is a huge fucking problem, because one example is a guy's video got demonetized for graphic or violent content. The clip that it flagged as graphic violent content was a clip of a zoom in on him laughing. And we know it's that because he removed the clip of him laughing. Just laughing. That's it. Just a zoom in on his face, him laughing. And the monetization came back. Why? What the fuck? Kate. What? What's up, Nevi? Also, why are there dots? Why are there so many dots? What's happening? Did I miss something? What's happening? What did I miss? There's too many people using dots in chat. What's happening? Hey, artificial ditto. The other bad thing that it was doing is, I think it might have fucked up somebody's entire channel because it registered a mic. Like, when you think of a microphone, a normal microphone, you think of like the one you hold like this and it has the ball on the top with the kind of mesh that you talk through and it has the little thing around it. It flagged one of those as a firearm and fucked up this person's entire channel. But beyond that, the number one problem with YouTube using mostly AI moderation right now is the fact that, so most creators, for the sake of their channel and everything else, dual upload. And what's been happening is people will steal content and upload it onto YouTube. And then the original owners of that content upload, or were like, hey, they're uploading my content, delete them. And they're like, okay, bam. That's not the problem. The problem is when the original owner of the content uploads it to their channel, and then their channel gets flagged and banned for ban evasion. The ban from the other person is because they were stealing content. This is the original owner of the content uploading their content, watermarked, is theirs, guaranteed. It is widely being flagged as ban evasion and banning channels. This is not an isolated occurrence. This has been occurring across YouTube, and the only people, and if you try to get YouTube to, like, if you contact YouTube to manually review it, they don't. They say a human reviewed it, and we found that you were still ban evading, which doesn't make sense, because any fucking human being would look at this and be like, it looks like the AI made a mistake. Click, let's fix that. We are talking about this, KJ, because it's pissing me off. And it's part of the reason, like, I want to get clips and edit and put them on other platforms, but, like, God forbid a clip pop off and then my channel go bye-bye because somebody uploads it, and then I'm like, hey, whoa, they're stealing my content. And then they're like, ah, and then, like, I'd have to, I think the only way I could get around that is if I uploaded it to YouTube first. Like, I'd have to upload everything to YouTube first. And the problem with that is, it's just, other than the fact that it's a pain in the ass, like, it's YouTube forcing you to put all your eggs in one basket, which is what they want you to do. They want you to do all shorts only on YouTube. They want you to do all posts only on YouTube. They're like, why do you have a Twitter? Why do you have a TikTok? Why do you have all this stuff? Because they want you to put everything in one basket. But the way that YouTube bans, normally, not even including the whole AI fucking fuck shit that's going on right now, the way YouTube bans is it's dangerous to put all your eggs in one basket, because if YouTube decides they don't like you for whatever reason, your whole livelihood is gone. Because a lot of people's livelihood is their, like, internet career. So you can't put all your eggs in one basket. And the idea of, like, somebody stealing my content and then, God forbid, the worst part is some people will steal the content and then report the original account for, like, being an imposter, and then the original account gets deleted. That's awful. And YouTube's not doing anything because they want to cut costs and cut people and employ AI that doesn't work. If you look at the statistics for channels that have been deleted, and, like, since they really went all in on the AI, like, implementation stuff, I think it's something like 12 million channels have been deleted. And, like, sure, a lot of those were probably spam, but a lot of those were real people. And real people who don't have the online connections in order to get YouTube to pay attention and give them the justice they deserve. People who have been working on their channels for years and years, where it's all gone in an instant just because an AI decided it was so. I think Moist Critical did a video on it. I didn't watch the whole thing, but there's a quote that's been going around from it. AI should never be judge, jury, and executioner. I think it is completely reasonable to have AI flagging systems, but you need a human reviewer to look at it and say, this makes sense, or this is bullshit, and respond accordingly. You cannot have the AI just decide, nah, fuck this channel. And additionally, you cannot be like, okay, we're gonna have a human reviewer on this, and then don't. Or, God forbid, send a human reviewer who just doesn't look at it at all and clicks through and is like, nah, we were right. Because a lot of the time the AI isn't right, and this is hurting real people who've put energy and passion into this for years. I'm nervous and kind of sick of YouTube right now, to the point where as much as I love it as a platform, like, I'm keeping an eye out for other options. Like, I don't think I'll move to Kick or anything, but, like, stuff that's around, I have my eye on. Like, there was something that popped up, like Odyssey, that I've been meaning to look into, that's like a YouTube alternative. It's like shit like that. It's just, it's frustrating. It's so frustrating because, like, the CEO we have for YouTube right now is single-handedly fucking destroying the platform. And it's awful. And there's very little we can do about it right now other than yell at them. Because the more you have a public outcry, especially in, like, platforms like Twitter or other major social medias where a lot of people see it, the more YouTube will respond. And that is the only way anything gets done on the platform at all. I don't give a fuck. If they smite me for my freedom of speech right now and calling them out for their bullshit, I think that's only right. I think that would prove my point even more. But, like, if... the only way YouTube responds is en masse. If you have a large enough public outcry, they will listen. They have to. They do not have a choice. So when you have a problem with YouTube, you have to be loud and you have to come at it as a group. And if enough people, I don't think they're going to reverse a lot of the AI stuff, but if enough people make fun of it and there's enough of an outcry and enough people talk about it, they will change something. We march at dawn! The beacons are lit! Gondor calls for aid! But genuinely, like, YouTube's kind of a fucking dumpster fire right now. And I'll be honest, YouTube has never been that great of a place for streamers because unless you already have a pretty sizable following, YouTube's really selective about pinging for streams or anything like that. And their algorithm for discovering streamers kind of blows. And that's because YouTube was made for video sharing. They only implemented streaming as an afterthought in that shows. But I started here because I wanted to give it a shot, you know? And I've been building this for so long and doing this for so long. I don't know what I'd do if I had to move to another platform. But you know what? I'm not going to stop streaming just because YouTube is going to shit. So if I end up having to move somewhere, I hope some of you guys will follow me. And if not, well, fuck it, right? But it's shitty right now. It's a shitty situation and there's a lot of stuff going wrong on YouTube's side and it's really negatively affecting the platform. And there's so much good that could be done. Also, whoa, what the fuck? What the fuck? I didn't even see that because the sound didn't come through. What's happening? Stop it! Who got those? Who did that? What the fuck? That was multiple too. Can be bad roll. Nevi? Fucking excuse me, was that you son of a bitch? What the hell? You gifted by Anonymous. Four. That was that all of that? That was all of them. Stop clearing that shit out! Stop it! Bad! No! Wrong! Evil! Evil! What the oh god, they're all going through in the bot in the Discord. No! No! You son of a bitch, that's too many! That's enough slices! Gotten fucking, I'll plug your fucking throne right now, KJ. Don't you fucking tempt me! The audacity of you! Bad roll for Nevi. Bad. Weed. Evil. Terrible. No good. You son of a bitch. How dare you? Leave mine out of this? Well then don't fucking rub it in. He's supposed to be saving. Merry Christmas. That... better fucking be all you get me for Christmas, you understand? You're done. Wait, I did Anon? You did Anon. You did Anon. I said anonymous. No! No! KJ, naughty! Bad roll for KJ. Evil. Crimes. Hold on, where's KJ on Discord? Bad roll. Naughty! Naughty! Evil! You just want to click my name. It happens. You might have clicked your name but didn't click like save or something. What did I do? Don't tell them to buy me things! Don't buy me things! Explicitly do not! You know what? 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 You were telling them to buy me things. I don't want them to buy me. You. That's it. Time out for your crimes. KJ, time out. The more you say not to, the more they will. Yeah, you'd know all about that, wouldn't you, Cozy? You fucking... Ah! You were spamming, KJ. That's against the rules. You fucking bastards. You rat bastards. Stay off my throne! God damn it. That's so many dollars you just spent on me. Why would you do that? Do not! Criminal. I will silence ye, for you are committing crimes. Criminal! Hello. You okay?
No.
Oh, is your stomach upset?
No.
Help me yell at Nevi, he did crimes. I love that my default when I want to yell at
Crimes?
He's supposed to be saving to move.
Yeah.
4.
Yay.
No, yay! No, he did a bad!
Popcorn.
No! No! Don't yay! Quick, don't. KJ, don't you make me time you out. I'll time you out for 10 minutes, you son of a bitch. You keep pushing buttons, you're gonna fuck around, you're gonna find out. But thank you, Nevi, as much as I disagree, because you're supposed to be banned, because you're supposed to be saving up to leave, thank you. I'm sure everyone will get so much mileage out of the popcorn. You think you're exempt? You're not exempt. You're spamming. Be gone. You're being evil. Stop it. Trevor, no! You can't silence. I can and I will.
To the Discord.
If you do it in the Discord, it has to be in the spam chat. I won't delete it, but it has to be in the spam chat.
Okay.
The ding dongs win again. KJ's not a ding dong. She's a ding-a-ling though. Bastards you all are. Thank you.
Dogs forever.
Tarot Destroyer. A gerbilist. Hey. No. 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 Just no. That's funny. And I'll let you stay. But no. No. Tatas are super. Tommy. I hate that YouTube keeps pushing for me. It has this little one, like a little notification thing. Because you can switch your stream midstream now to be members only. But I don't want to do that. But it won't go away until I do it at some point, and I dislike it immensely. KJ. KJ. One more offense. I'm timing you out for 10 minutes. Telling you right now, this is your warning. I am not to feel bad if you do it again and I time you out for 10 minutes. I'm warning you, this is official. Fuck around and find out. Yeah, it's kind of nuts. Riddles? Ridley? Hmm. Trevor, I did warn you. Alright. Be gone. Be gone. Spammer fuck. You bastard. Whatever. Unbothered. What an insane spam message. Bro got smited by 2 bots and the streamer. Oh, dude. You don't fuck around.
I wasn't even fast enough to do it.
No.
I was also there.
But, Jesus Christ.
The fuck?
They have that's an alt 664. They came in on 665. Is the next one gonna be 666? Because then you're just fucking inciting the devil's numbers. I feel like that's an antithesis to, like, your whole thing. Yeah, of course he has an alt. Oh my god, he's a fucking spammer. That's what they do. Don't worry about it. If they want to be a bitch and keep going, I'll just switch to sub-only mode for the rest of stream. That's hilarious. That person is very sad. It's okay. I think the best part is their Tarot Destroyer, but the fact is, I haven't even done tarot on the channel for a very long time. What the fuck? It doesn't even... Get out of here. The devil's number! It's the devil's number! I'm bemused. But you know what this means? This means if they're on the channel, that we're being shown algorithmically, baby. That means we're seen by the general public. Chip. If they join in, I'm doing the bit. So my question is, does that mean they have Tarot Destroyer 1 through 666? Or did they just start at an absurdly high number? We have a spammer coming in, Nevi, who's come in on 3 different accounts, sending 3 insane messages. That's all. Are the views freaking out? Am I getting botted right now? Hold on, let me see this shit.
They just said you might be getting botted.
Hmm. It just says 9 for me right now.
Yeah, it just says 9 for me.
What do you see, KJ? That is concerning. That is of great concern, in fact.
What, son?
Yeah, it just went to 10. Prepare the cavalry! View count going wildly up and down for me. Okay, so maybe you guys see it differently. Are you guys on mobile? Set
Went
up
down
so
to 8.
fast. I'm gonna sleep now. Watch the rest of the week. The rest of this week during breaks. Much love to all. Love you, Tommy. Thank you for hanging out. I appreciate you. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your night. Rest well, sweet dreams. Ah, yes. Interesting. I don't know them. I also don't know if they're gonna fucking continue coming back. 1, because we react fast, and 2, because I don't fucking care. Like, this is good news! I'm algorithmically visible, baby! If you can find me, that means non-douchebags can find me. Huzzah! Crawling in my skin!
If you're at least gonna spam, drop a like first.
Drop a like first! That's funny. I'm watching now, but I'm trying to work on my schedule. Work on your schedule, dude. It's fine.
I've got it.
I have chat up. Trevor's up. We got it. You're good. Do what you need to do, friend. Even if Tommy's dipping out, we got it. We got it handled. We're probably not gonna go for too much longer anyway. Want to spam me? Sure, I'll ban you, but like the stream. If somebody likes the stream and then you hide them on the channel, does the like stay? Stonks? Is that a thing that happens? Dobby can handle this. If absolutely required, I would be willing to mod Dobby. I think mod Dobby would be fair. Ooh, pardon me. Goodbye, everyone. Enjoy the stream. Will do. Thank you for popping by, Tommy. I appreciate you hanging out. I love seeing you whenever I go live, so like, or not live, you know. I love seeing you in general. I love you to bits. Mwah. Goodbye.
What the fuck am I looking at?
Master is giving Dobby mode power. Not yet. What are you looking at?
Is that Dad Bod, Steve Rogers, and Tony Stark
Could be.
having a good time?
Could be. Who fucking knows? I'm also around and I could totally be trusted with power. Honestly, you I trust wholeheartedly. You would not abuse it in the slightest. Because you can't do anything to me. I feel like the only way you'd even think about abusing it is preventing me from from removing the throne stuff. Master has presented Dobby with a Glock. Bang bang! Dobby, finish them. Master has given Dobby permission to shoot. Dobby is high with power. Oh my god. You know what? I think I'm actually gonna go in and replace that one emote now. Badges and emoji. We're gonna replace one because we need 3 more members to get another emote. So for right now, I think I am gonna make the executive decision. Which one are we removing? Oh, we reached the like goal, let's fucking go! New like goal. Come on, Tauros. Use 2 emojis. They can be different ones, but they have to be emojis on either side, and then set it for like what, 25? We can do 25. Yay! Huzzah! Again, I think they're mad, but I don't care. There you go, buddy. Yeah! So question is, I want to add hype. Which emo are we actually? Hold on. Someone call me trash. I'll just be like, yeah, and? Trash Panda, half right. Let me look at something. I have 10 gifted I can give this month. Let me see. I gifted 5. Will it go out to anyone? Baha Beard? Sugar? Shadow King? Duck Duck Derek. I do recognize that one. It's too long! Fuck! Oh god, look at them all appear. Yeah! Let's see if that works then. Let me see if the gifted count. Can I add one? Hold on. Does it count? Does it count? Interesting. It says, I have 12 emoji, but 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Wait, I have 11? What's the one I added? Wait a minute. Wait a goddamn minute. That's bullshit. I wonder if it's because we've reached that before and I already uploaded them that it, like, had the 11? Because I don't think there's a new one as compared to the other ones that were already in here. Well, now we're right back where we fucking started, because even if I gifted the other 5, I would still need 3 more for another. That blows. Yeah, whatever. So, hug, lyric, flower, songbird, head pat. So what are we getting rid of? I think, though, of the ones we would get rid of from is either the singing one or the giving a flower one. Which one are we replacing with the new hype emote? Because I want to have the hype emote, because I feel like that's a pretty standard, important one to have for a stream. Let me pull them up. Which? Oh, this one or this one? Which one? Which are we removing and replacing with the new hype emote? Keeping in mind that the new hype emote is this. Oh my god, it's too big! It's so big! Ah! Ah! Nevi! Nevi, you're banned! Stop it! Stop! No! Thank you, but stop it! It does help. As long as I also throw in the other gifted ones I can do, as long as they go through, which God only knows. You bastard! Thank you, but stop it! Alright, fine. I'll give my other 5 for this month and see if that works. Thank you. Seriously, thank you. 1, 2, 3. Ha! Is that enough? We'll check if it's enough. Reload. Let me see. That's just an emoji. Emoji. Can I upload one? Yes! Add another emoji! Yes! Hype! Hype! Save and publish. Yes! Let's fucking go! And if the other thing is right, I think that means once they're uploaded, they might not disappear. Which is good to know. I would need 23 more members for another emoji, which is fucking outrageous. But huzzah! We have another! Thank you, Nevi. Seriously, thank you so much. But you're banned. No more. You're done. We have achieved hype. I think you need a refresh to have them appear for if you're in like browser or whatever, but hype, 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 hype! Yay! Good. Thank you. You're done. No more. You're finished. That is very exciting. We have hype! We have hype emote! Let's fucking go! That's exciting. That makes me happy. Huzzah! Hello! How is it? How are you? Wait, membership? What? You must have popped in here at some point, or if you were lurking at all, it gifted you Memby. But hello, welcome to Memby status. How you doing? Welcome in. I'm glad you're well. If your gifties were cheaper. I actually need to go in and check that. Because, like, when you... Supers and gifts. Let me see... Because I think there was, like, a setting or something I was told that, like, you could switch that. Or, honestly, I've kind of been considering, like... Because I don't do that many member streams because I don't have the time or anything, I've kind of been thinking about removing the tiers and just having one tier be like $1 or something like that. Just to like make it more accessible for everyone, and also because realistically a lot of the stuff that would have been associated with the other tiers is no longer really a thing. So, because I don't have the time. I haven't had the time. I have a job and I have college and I have this, and I a lot of the time can't keep up with all of those. And I have a him. And he takes up a lot of my time.
Hey.
That's true. I didn't say it was a bad thing, but it is a true thing. So I'm almost considering like getting rid of the tiers at some point. Big excited for the 18th because Steam Christmas sale starts. Yes! I need to figure out if there's any games I really want to get. Like, I want to get Waltz of the Wizard, but beyond that, like, I have so many games to catch up on. I don't know if I should get anything. But I'm excited. I'm gonna return to my trash can now. I need sleep, sending good vibes, and stay amazing. Thank you so much for being here and hanging out. I really appreciate you coming by, Tetra. It's lovely to see you as always. And I hope you have a fantastic night. Rest well. Sweet dreams. I mean, it's a good time to get any co-op or games you want while cheap before they rocket in price again. Oh yeah, absolutely. It's just the thing, like, I'm pretty content with all the co-op games I have, and I don't want to get any of the, like, affectionately referred to as friend slot games, because a lot of our friends in particular will probably play them like a couple times and then never touch them again, and I don't want that sitting in my library if I'm never gonna play it, no? Like, it depends, like, if I'm super into the game or whatever, I'll do that, but otherwise, I'd rather just get something I'll enjoy the story of and at least, like, play through and have an experience, I guess. And you can argue, so a lot of the front slot games are like $8, and like, even if it's only like 5 hours of entertainment total, like 5 hours of entertainment for $8 is a lot. And I think that's fair, but it's just in my own personal preference, I probably don't do stuff like that. I was opening something and I can't remember what I was opening. Ah. Oh, that's interesting. When I pop into my, like, membership stuff, it's like, need inspiration? Here are some examples. And one of them, the examples it gives me are Eevee Queen, Frosty, and Frosty Lemon. Let me look something up real quick. Yeah, if I wanted to lower gifted members, I would also have to make them. I would have to delete the higher tier because it automatically goes for the highest tier for gifted, which is kind of fucked up, personally. I'm not doing this for the revenue. The revenue is just if you guys want to support me and, like, help support the channel. Like, and I have a payment coming through from all of the birthday stuff. Thank you, by the way. And that's coming in around Christmas. And literally what that's probably going to go into is that's probably going to go into games for the channel or assets for the channel. Or like art or something. Actually, that reminds me. I want to replace the BRB screen. I think I'm pretty happy right now for the intro outro screens. I think they're cute, but I want to replace the BRB screen. And I know there's a thing on VGen that I kind of want. So, I might see if I can do that with, if it's like still open and everything, and if it's like waitlisted or whatever, for, with some of that, income to replace the BRB screen, because that's a stream asset. Which, by the way, I'm gonna have to figure out how to do taxes with, like, YouTube. I don't know how normal taxes work. I don't know how to do additional YouTube taxes. But I guess I'll have to figure it out. I'm gonna send this to you, Trevor, because it's on my screen and I'm gonna forget about it if I don't send it to you now. It's just like a what-if scenario. Pretty sure they'll send you a thing near tax time for that. I've looked into it. I'm pretty sure I can recheck and let you know. I mean, if you have the time to do that and like look into it, I'd appreciate that. Having that just a little insurance of what the hell's going on would probably make me feel better. Anyway. Oh, I didn't mean to do that, but it's fine. There we go. We're at 21 likes? Goddamn. Look at that. Bing bong. I've been going for 2.5 hours almost, which is nutty because I did this so I could like troubleshoot, and I am doing that to a degree, but also at the same time, like, just been talking about bullshit. Talking about random shenanigans. Thank you, though. Seriously. I know Nevi's fucking big lurkin, but thank you for the emotes. And for the mempies. I appreciate you so fucking much, dude. And not just because you give me things. Taking this moment to gas up Nevi a little bit. Because, like, all of you are important members of the channel, and I love all of you so much, but, like, Nevi's, like, the one person I can confidently say is, like, always fucking there for streams whenever possible, and like always hangs out and is always in the server, and I fucking appreciate that so much. I'm gonna gas him up because he's the coolest and he's really sweet. And you know what? Life sucks sometimes, but I know Nevi's gonna get the fuck back up. He's a rad dude, and I appreciate him, and I love all the fishing updates and random bullshit. It makes me happy. So thank you for being you, Nevi. I appreciate you to bits. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun. God, I gotta... Oh. I'm gonna have more emotes. Oh, I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm not happy you spend money, but I'm happy in general. Oh? What's up? What's the O? What's the O issue? Is there a problem? Is there something I should know about? Is there a thing I should be concerned about? Have I kept track of every payment? Like, through YouTube? Cause, the like, everything from YouTube? So, I think I have a couple, like, really limited ones through Stream Elements, but the stuff from YouTube directly, it keeps track of for me through YouTube and through the Google AdSense page. So, thankfully, yes, I do have a count of that, because I think I've only had, like, 3 payments. Okay, good. So do I have to, like, in the future, should I have that written down somewhere? I'm, like, playing with my necklace because I'm nervous. I hate the government. It's a lot. Ugh. but you need to know everything. Lovely. I also should include... I need to look back at all of the stuff I've bought for stream assets this year, which I have not had all written down, but a lot of that's saved in a lot of places. Because if I calculate that, because if it's going straight back into the channel, like assets for the channel, I'm pretty sure that counts as like a write-off for like that. Again, I don't, taxes are scary. I don't like the IRS, get out of here. Ah! I've been punked. Need to look further into it, but I also suggest asking other people for their advice on it. Well, we have Maddie P here, of which I could probably ask how YouTube taxes work. Yeah, anything you pay for your streaming / channel is right off. Yeah. So like, a lot of anything I got from YouTube is going to be written off because of what happened with the Minecraft server. At least while it was like functional. Because all that was for the channel specifically. Or like assets and everything. Also because no one did this redeem. What do you mean? You did the redeem earlier. All my Pokemon cards. Oh god, all of those Pokemon cards are a write-off? That's awesome. That's kind of fun, actually. Love that. Dude. Fucking... By the way, I'm scrolling stuff off my phone, so my notifications are cleared because it bothers me. I have stuff up down here as well, so I can just see it. Because I think my phone updates a little faster than the mobile sometimes, or the mobile updates faster than like PC sometimes when it comes to people watching, and I just want to dual view just in case chat stops. And it literally, so Throne sent me one email, you have received new gifts, and then it sent me a second email, add stuff to your wish list. Brother, they just left. You're telling me to open the door for no, absolutely not. There's no product. First of all, it's squats. Multiple squats. Second of all, they've all been redeemed today. Because I think I have it capped at 80 right now. Because I was so stressed and tired and busy. So like, I feel like 80 is a reasonable amount of squat. But yeah, good to know. I don't know how to taxes. I'll be honest, I don't know how to taxes. Every time someone buys something, it's followed with, your wish list is popping off. Add more now. Like, no! Relax! We're done! That's enough slices! Thanks for gift. You are so welcome, Strings. I hope you're having a good day, by the way. I hope all is well in your world. Doo-doo-doo-doo. I have an unread thing. Oh my god, somebody tag me in the spam chat? I have spam chat muted. Why did it say unread? Schwonk. I think I got my stream schedule set. Let's go! Big KJ return to streaming! Woo! Hopefully not have any conflicts in schedule. Unfortunately, if you don't have a conflict with me, you're gonna have a conflict with somebody else you like. That's the problem with streaming, and especially making enough streaming friends. Things are gonna overlap because there's only so many hours in the day. But I will do my best not to overlap with you when possible. But if it happens, I'll probably warn you in advance or something like that, because, you know, shit happens, life happens. But that's totally fair. And that works for me, because I was thinking Wednesdays maybe, when possible, so that would work. We kept Fridays clear because I know you said Fridays. Yeah, Fridays is my normal day. I might add Wednesdays in the in-between during, you know, during winter break, but we'll see how that goes, and let's see how my energy keeps up, because there was a time where I was streaming like 3 times a week, and I got very tired of it, and then I stopped streaming for a while, so like, as much as I wish I had Zed Games energy, because holy shit, that boy can stream. Birdo, too. Lionheart Plays. Both of them stream constantly and for hours. And I don't know how you do it. Because I love talking to you guys and hanging out with you guys, but I hit a certain point in stream in which I run out of shit to do or talk about or say, and I just like, I gotta end. And it's usually like fucking somewhere between 2 to 3 hours in, and they'll just be like, yeah, for the 40th day in a row, we're gonna be going live for 6 hours. Like, what? And a lot of them do short streams, which is like a constant flux of new people. Sorry. Needed to ask me something. But that's like a constant flux of new people. Just da-da. So, and like, I love that, and it can be really rewarding, but it can also be really exhausting, especially when stuff like what happened earlier happened, where you have like spammers coming in causing problems. That could be a lot. It could be a lot to deal with. And then you just, I don't know. It's nutty to me personally that some people can stream so fucking often. And on the other hand, like, some of those people stream, and then they also find time to edit and upload clips, which is fucking crazy. You're telling me you're streaming 3-4 days a week, and then you also have time to clip and edit and upload sometimes between 2 to 3 shorts a week? Are you shitting me? What do you mean? You're crazy. You're cracked out. That's why I make Ridley do it. Ridley, clip that! Ridley! My goal... I hate to push some of that on you, but I'll be honest. I fucking hate VOD scrubbing. I don't like it. I don't like watching my own streams. I don't like hearing my own voice. And it's important to do that sometimes because you want to see how to grow and you want how you can like change and do things better. And it's important to look at the spot, like parts of your content and be like, huh, that was actually pretty funny. And I can appreciate that. But also, I stream, but I'm not like the person I would like to watch stream, if that makes sense. Like, the kind of streamer I am definitely appeals to some people, as is evidenced by my lovely friends in chat right now. But it wouldn't appeal to me, and that's fine, right? Because I'm a different person. Like, I like a lot of that high energy, constant, da-da-da-da-da-da, like reactive, smitty type YouTubers and streamers and whatever. And that's not exactly how Elastic Droid is, but he's very quick-witted, and that's why he's one of my favorite streamers to watch, because, like, even when he's chill, he's cracking jokes, and I really, really respect that. But I can't do that. And that's the other part of VOD scrubbing for me, because it's like a needle in a haystack trying to find that funny moment that is worthy of clipping and putting on the internet again, if that makes sense. Like, a lot of other people, they have a lot of high energy, funny, reactive moments, and that works really well for them. For me, I don't have a lot of those high energy, funny, reactive moments, so I don't have a lot of those moments that work well in clips and like in shorts. So it becomes really, really difficult to manage that, I guess. You know, there's pros and cons with all of that and whatever, but because I like the vibe we have. I like that it's somewhere between chaotic and silly and calm, because I know a lot of people like to lurk and have me in the background, or like have me, like Tommy, have me on during his lunch break to just kind of laugh and chill out and experience things with me, even if it's after the fact. Which, by the way, I've said it many, many times, and I'll say it many, many more. Like, full fucking props to anybody who watches these after the fact. Yup. After the fact. You are a diehard fan, and I love you, and I'm so thankful you exist, because holy fucking shit. Sometimes, like, going through these whole VODs, I'm like, why? Why would you want to be here? I'm just talking to people, but it makes me happy. Also, by the way, hi, Nafi. I'm off on a tangent right now, but I see you, and I acknowledge you, and I appreciate you. Why I returned to me being a clip slave? Well, I'm not talking about that right now. You behind? But, brain. I don't know. It's hard for me to find the time and the energy to edit stuff like that. And, like, I don't like outsourcing it, because, one, I feel bad, because I don't really have, like, the means to pay for that. And I'm not having people do stuff for free for me, because that sucks. And also because, as much as I don't really have the time, like, I want to develop those editing skills. Even if they're really, really rudimentary, I want something. I want to build that slowly. I would be so happy to take like an editing class that uses DaVinci. I would be all about that shit. If I could take a class on like how to edit for YouTube using DaVinci Resolve, I'd be on it like butter on noodles, man. All about it. That's hard. It's hard. It's hard to stream and then also clip and also edit and also upload and then like pray to God that like some people find it. Pardon me. Some people find it and come to the channel and like, or that it doesn't get stolen and then YouTube gets obliterated. Let me tell you about today's sponsor, Coursera. I've thought about it. I've thought about looking into some of those things. I don't know. Everything good? Today's sponsor, Raid Shadow Legends. No. Oh, I got sneeze. I'm allergic to Raid Shadow Legends. No. My sinuses. We're good. My face is red, but I'm good. But genuinely, I really should look into see if there's any like good online courses or whatever I could theoretically take. It would have to be after college though. It would have to be after I am out from my degree because I cannot. Like if I don't end up taking any summer classes, I could do that, but I probably am because I need extracurriculars for my degree. I think I need like 3. So if there was a world in which I didn't take any over the summer, which I don't think that's the case because I'm not taking any over winter break, I would do it then. But either way, I'm gonna have to wait. But I want to build those skills. I want to be able to edit. I don't think I'll ever get to the incredible skill that like a lot of like, you know, big creators, editors have, because that's their whole job is to edit. It's not just, it's not like filming and being funny and then grabbing all your clips and then editing and whatever. Like they just edit. They get paid to edit. And I don't think I'm gonna I don't think I can get to that. I'm not gonna get to Lexian level or whoever Smitty's oh, never mind, whoever Smitty. I know who Smitty's editor is. It's Ty. It's Ty Wittis. I know because they used to edit for Mini-Lad, and then the whole Mini-Lad thing happened, and then it's like, hey, anybody need an editor? Smitty. And he does a fantastic job. He's a fantastic editor. But like I don't think I'm ever getting to like Ty level of editing, but I can improve. I can get better. And at the very fucking least, I can start out editing shorts and then I can work up from there. Because hopefully if I get better about it and like I pussied out, I tried to do it in DaVinci for a bit and then I realized I couldn't, so I'm probably gonna edit shorts in like Clipchamp, which is fine. Clipchamp is completely reasonable for short form like shorts. It does the basic clipping. I can add I have to do it manually and it's very slow, but I can add subtitles and like space them and whatever. And subtitles are very, very important for shorts. And I can do the automatic ones, but it's not gonna be the fun text, and I like the fun text. So I can do that all in Clipchamp. That's fine. I really need to get back to editing some shorts at one point. God, real. We all do. I had a friend ask for my TikTok yesterday, and I was like, it should be lovely for Bouquet like everything else. I'm supposed to be uploading like clips up there, but I really don't. And I looked on it and I realized there were only 3 videos on it, and I'm like, God, I really should edit clips, but I need to find clips. What I should do is I should set a timer, like I have some of the other message timers, and I should have it be like, hey, if you want a clip, to be, if you think something's really funny and you think it would make for a good short or like TikTok or something, clip it through YouTube, and then I'll see it and I'll be able to go clip it and edit it and upload it. Because, boy oh boy, I hate VOD scrubbing. I need to figure out how to fix my mic audio on OBS, because when I have cuts my audio if I get too loud, but if I don't do that, my audio, oh, yeah, that's your noise suppression. I could help you with that, because that was my whole problem, is the noise suppression, but it's at a cost. So, like, for example, the reason I have my audio so low on everything else is because of all the settings I have in OBS in order to manage that. Because the staticky sound is more than likely the sound of your PC behind you. Lizzie just got home and dinner almost done. Get around, have a wonderful night. Always here to help if needed. I appreciate you, Matt. Go enjoy dinner. Say hi to Lizzie. Give them all the love. Give any extra fellows the love. Got the cats around, whatever. And have a great rest of your night, man. Had to get DMs from Navy. Nerd, edit this for me. Fair. But yeah, I don't like VOD scrubbing. I need to. Yeah, unfortunately, the area my PC was supposed to go is too small. Yeah, it happens. But that's probably what it is. So what you're probably gonna have to do is, the best way I have found to combat that is, so the filters I have on my mic right now, I can tell you. I can tell you what they are in order. Filters. Filters. I have a gain increase, I have a noise gate, I have an expander, and I have a limiter. The gain increase, it just, so I have on my mic, my gain's really low, because the mic is what's picking up all of the background bullshit. So if you have the mic gain low, but you superficially increase it afterward, it might worsen the quality of audio a little bit, but what that's gonna do is it just makes what the mic can hear louder. Which means your voice, as long as it's being picked up properly, will be made louder. The noise gate, it's just so like that lower end of sound gets cut off. So if I turned the noise gate off, you guys would probably hear like a little bit of buzzing in my background. But because I have that noise gate on and I have it at a very specific threshold and I have a hold release time, whatever, that makes it so if I'm not talking, there's no background, like weird sounds. Even though I don't have noise suppression on. And then I have an expander, which I will be totally honest, I kind of forget what does. I think the expander makes everything a little louder, and then the limiter makes it so I believe sounds underneath. Oh, one of it. Hold on, wait a minute. I can totally figure that out. Boop. Because I have, the noise, I think the noise gate. God, I did all this so long ago, I don't know how to talk about it properly. Oh, so hi, Space Ghost! Can we do this sometime this week or next week, either or? When we have time, yeah. The worst part is it would be so much more convenient if I could just go to your house and do it. But I don't know, like, the next time I'm gonna get the opportunity to do that. Because, you know, next week is kind of, Christmas. But if I could get over there, it'd make it so much easier. But I could also find a lot of those videos that talked about what that is for you, and I can send you my setup, and you can kind of adjust accordingly based on those. Because I did a shit ton of research before I fucked with all of my mic stuff. And then I ended up talking to Xander, who is, like, worked in audio, so he has a very good understanding of how audio stuff works and filters and everything. And I went to talk to him about how I have it, and he basically was like, yeah, I can't fucking help you. You did everything. You got it. I'm like, yes! I mean, no, because there's more I wish I could fix, but yes! Just finished enjoying dill pickle Ritz cracker sandwiches. I can't say that sounds good to me, but I hope it was delicious for you. An ostrich will often walk around and then forget where it is going. I have never related more to an animal in my life. I got that Sims mentality where I walk into a room and I go, what am I doing in here? Maybe y'all come up for New Year's. If y'all have plans for that. Fuck if I know. But yeah, I wanna help you out because That would help. And then obviously if you're cutting off the weird buzzing, that would hopefully also cut off some of the, like, your family noises in the other room, because that's always a problem forever. So maybe you'd like no bake. I'm not big on peanut butter, but I do like me a good Reese's. I'm actually slowly getting back into Reese's. Like, or Reese's, into like peanut butter stuff. Very, very slowly, but it is happening. And I'm pretty happy with it. Pretty chuffed, pretty pleased. Don't mind me like looking off to the side here. I am absolutely checking what our likes were at. I'm debating putting a better mic on my throne. Anyway, I just need to figure out a good one. I mean, hey, that's fair. If you want to go ballsy, the only thing that's better than like a decent USB mic is what, like a XLR mic? Crispy and their viewers just joined. Excuse? I'm getting raided by Crispy. I'm gonna wait for everybody to pop in. I'm gonna wait for the hellos. Well, hello there, Crispy. Welcome in, Crispy. Welcome in, Jess. First thing I heard was ballsy. Welcome in, Espion. Hi. Welcome, Raiders. And all of my membies, you guys should use the new hype emote to welcome in the Raiders. Hello. Hi. Oh, hi, Lucy. How's it going? Welcome in. I'm gonna refer to you as Monkey. I'm sorry, by the way, if I know some of you guys by username before YouTube changed everything to take your @ because it's so crazy. A raid. Hi, Kate. Hi, Espion. Welcome in, you lovely people. Thank you so much. How's it going? It's going great. I did this stream to do like maintenance, and then I realized that my bot kind of fixed itself, so I've been fixing some other things, including a lot of like Nightbot stuff specifically. But I'm pleased. We got enough membies for me gifting all of my ones that I'm allowed this month, and then Nivi getting another 5 to get the new hype emote in, which is fantastic because I have so many new emotes that you can't see because YouTube only allows so many, but you can see them all in the Discord. Plug in the Discord. We were playing with bot stuff this evening too. Ooh, what were you guys doing? Oh my gosh, by the way, how was your raid? Or how was your raid? Wow. Brain is not braining. How was your stream? Ha! Crispy has only just discovered the fun Streamlabs commands and games. Oh. Ah! Well, thank you. Thank you so much. You didn't have to do that, but I appreciate you. Oh, you hit Dino. That's sweet. Thank you. Thank you so much. Ah! And for those of you coming in through Crispy's raid that don't know me, my name is Caitlin, our lovely Fire Bouquet. Lately I've been streaming every Friday, but right now I am on winter break, so I will be streaming a little more in between. I think what I'm planning on doing is I'll probably aim for Wednesdays and Fridays, but that may vary, depending. But I play a lot of indie games, a lot of horror games, and a lot of cozy games. And occasionally I do stuff like this where I just hang out, chat with you guys, do some silly things. We got all kinds of fun redeems and stuff you can check out. You use !petals if you want to check what your amount is. If you've subscribed, it automatically grants you a bunch and you get like 15 a minute or something like that. God, I have a lot. It is my stream though. And I believe it's !store if you'd like to go check all of the things you can redeem. I believe squats are out for today. We've hit our limit, but there's all sorts of things you can do in here. And if you like the vibe, if you like the energy we have, feel free to subscribe and stick around and join the Bouquet. And it did the thing. It did the @. Oh, is it part of the? What is it? Petals. Okay. Oh. Thank you! You're helping me troubleshoot. It's the petals redeem that's weird. Commands. Petals. Custom commands. Is it in the pre-made that's having the issue? Where is it? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, because that's what I did this stream for, is some of them had the at problem, but I couldn't find which one it was. You find there it is. User pedals, chat message, username. There we go. Save. Thank you! It's been fixed! Happy to help. Thank you. Thank you very much. Let me see if any of these other ones have an at in the thing. Oh my god, they all do. Terrible. Terrible me. It's okay though. We're fixing it now, and then it won't be a problem again, because I don't think anything else has that. Message. Okay. So I think all of those should be fine. Oh, there we go. Save. Perfect. All right. Let me check these. Check. All right, there we go. Those should all be fixed then. Thank you so much, gang. Jess is my awesome mod who has just been working on the same stuff. Heck yeah, I'm a huge bot noob compared to... Aw, nah. The Mix It Up bot seems really scary when you first get into it, but the moment you start actually playing with it, there is so much you can do with it. I highly recommend it. And if anyone ever wants Mix It Up help, I'm not like a wizard, but I know my way around the bot, so I'm willing to help. And it allows for cool redeems. Like, let me play a couple for you. Let me show off some of my redeems that I am particularly proud of. Redemption store. Mix It Up. Yep. I do not use Streamlabs. I have abolished it. We have Mix It Up. So Lovely Firebot is technically an alt account that is in connection to Mix It Up. You can like connect your main account, or you can connect an account that you have specified for a bot. So that used to be just one of my alts. But what Mix It Up does is Mix It Up can connect to a bunch of things. So it can connect to Stream Elements and whatever, but it also can connect to your OBS, and it can connect to stuff to your Stream Deck. So it allows for things like the thing I totally forgot to do when you guys came in, but there's this command that exists. This command happens, and then that happens, except it's not playing the... There it is. The music was on a delay, but it does that, see? So it can affect stuff that... And that's actually part of my OBS. Totally forgot to do that. That's might be. Oh, I'm terrible about it. But there's stuff like that. Mix It Up also allows for cool things like... What's one that affects my layout directly? Hat's a good one. Headpats is a good one. So stuff like this. Yippee! And then bam! And that's actually a thing that's in my layout. And then poof! When it's done, gone. I love this bot, and I love it a lot more than Streamlabs. I will be so honest. And there's all sorts of things, like if you redeem wide cam, it automatically triggers wide cam, which people haven't done in a while. Like goal achieved, let's go. Thank you, gang. I appreciate you. Does somebody want to set a new like goal? Like goal 30? Very cool stuff. Yes. I think everybody's favorite is jail, but one of my personal favorites is Sakura. And I will play Sakura real quick so you guys can see it, because I really like it, and it's underutilized, even though it's very cheap as all of my little redeems go. And what this does is, so it has this cute little pedal effect, but it actually has 5 different color options, and it picks them randomly. And I have that for a bunch of my redeems. So the bonk redeem, which Ridley really likes, can rotate through one of several bonk sound effects that I have in a folder. This has multiple different colors that pop up. The frog redeem, like the ribbit redeem, has a couple different sounds that can play at random, stuff like that. So you can really randomize it and play with it and have a lot of fun with it. The only problem is, like, occasionally the connection between OBS and Mix It Up can get a little finicky, but that usually only happens if you open Mix It Up before you open OBS. So as long as you open OBS first, 98% of the time it's going to be perfectly fine. And then you can do cute stuff like this, and everybody can have little things. Another thing I have implemented through Mix It Up, and this is a redeem that is only available to members and me, obviously. As you can do that.
Fire Bouquet says, hello Crispy's chatters. Make sure to drop a like.
Ta-da! I want to add more member-only redeems. I just need ideas. I don't have any ideas right now, so while we're here. We don't have to fireproof that one. Yeah. I'm kind of used to scuff and people being kind of insane in stream, and also the text-to-speech is relatively expensive. The cooldown's probably not down yet, Riddles. I think the cooldown's 30 seconds. Some of mine were like a custom command. Yeah. But there's a lot of cool stuff you can do, and I want fun things. I love it. I love messing with the bot and constantly improving chats and streams and everything, which, by the way, peep the new chat box for any of you lovely people from Crispy's side that haven't seen it. All of those chats are color-coded based on what you are. So the basic green chat box is for normal chatters or subscribers. The chats with, if a member talks, if someone who's just a member, not a mod, they have this like pink to green gradient with these cute little flowers on them, as well as a little vine on the side. If you have a moderator, like Nightbot is right there, it's that sort of black to red gradient in the black design there. And then if you have a combo, member and mod, like KJ is, we'll wait till that pops up. And we see Lucy down there with the Memby one. It has a little thing that says member and mod, and they have the vine on the side that you can't see because Brahms is in the way. No, there it is. Don't know why it didn't pop up on the initial message, but it has a little vine, as well as the flowers and everything associated with Membys, and I think it's really cute. I'm really happy about it. They added Godzilla by Eminem to fucking Beat Saber. Hell yeah, dude! And also, by the way, I have a whole secondary version of this chat box on my game screen so that it is transparent. So that, say, I have an example image down here. If I have the game going, da-da-da-da-da, and you're like, oh no, the game, but I want to see what's going on. You can see everything. And if nobody talks for, I think, like 30 seconds or something like that, the chats disappear, so it double doesn't block the game screen. Double win. The only problem is it disappears from top to bottom because the older messages are up here because it pops up on the bottom. But it's cool. Oh, it does think that normal YouTube doesn't show different from member and mod, or even bot separate from mod would be nice. I get ignored a lot as a mod because I look too much like Nightbot in chat. It's such a pain. There's a lot of things that YouTube needs to do for streamers.
28 says, Dobby says Kate is a nerd.
Excuse you. You're the nerd. But yeah. Twitch is kind of going up in flames right now, YouTube too, but there's a lot of things YouTube needs to do to catch up with Twitch when it comes to like streamer optimization. Because while YouTube was made for like to be a video platform, the streamer base is not negligible. There are a lot of YouTube streamers, and there are a lot of like prominent people who stream on YouTube to connect with their fans, so you'd think they would optimize it a little more. But no, they're too busy with AI moderation tools for the stockholders. Yeah. But my whole streaming has shifted significantly since I picked up the Mix It Up bot, so I cannot recommend it enough. If you have the energy and the willpower to learn how to use it, it is a total freaking game changer. And there's a lot of stuff, if you have a stream deck, you can connect through that, anything like that. It's really cool. Gonna head out and sleep, Kate. Hope you have an amazing stream. Thank you so much for hanging out, Ridley. I hope you rest well. Get sweet dreams. It is definitely late for you, so go on. Hang out. Have a good one. Sweet dreams to you, my friend. But now that I've showed off everything and... No! No, not the last redeemed bonk! Ah! No! Ah! Damn you! Like this is only possible because of Mix It Up. And I think it's very cool. I keep getting shadow banned here and there from the YouTube AI if I chat too much. Aw, that stinks! And yet the spam... I had a man who came in... Or a man, presumably. There was a fella who came in spamming... you know, as one does, and they came in on like 3 different alts and then just insanely spam chat. YouTube doesn't bother those! YouTube doesn't think, this person has the same name with like 3 different alts? Wow! That might be a problem! No. But God forbid somebody upload their own content. Oh, chills! It's dumb. It's stupid. I'm not gonna get back into it because I rambled about that a while ago on stream, but it's a situation. YouTube needs to get their act together. And I'm officially out of coffee for tonight. Speaking of getting our act together, I'm so excited. I'm so excited for so many reasons. You should just work for YouTube as an optimization advisor. Genuinely, if they collaborated, if they genuinely listened to streamers more, there would be so many good changes. Because the first things I would focus on is Twitch has a lot of those sort of like integration optimization things built in so that you can do things like you have stream avatars or whatever, and that works with YouTube, which means a lot of that optimization stuff is possible, but difficult, I would imagine. Because there's stuff like games where you can kind of get a mod to like optimize it with Twitch. So like cooking games where the individuals will come in with the names of your chatters, stuff like that. Or what is it? The lurk bait streamer fishing thing. That thing. I love that. Twitch only. So everybody on YouTube is missing out on so many cool opportunities for their fans to like engage with the stream. And I don't like that. That would be the first thing I fix. Another big thing is just weird fucking glitches and strange things. Like the fact that sometimes when you go to gift memberships, like I think Tommy tried to gift 10 gift memberships during my birthday stream. 0 of them went through. And he was refunded for them. But why? Why do they go through sometimes and not other times? Sometimes I've gifted membies to people and I'd gift 5 and only 1 goes through. And, I mean, granted, at that point, I didn't check if I got refunded or not, but I was pretty pissed about it regardless. I wouldn't be surprised if they're working on something like that, but 9 out of 10 it'll probably break when they randomly go live without telling anyone. Probably. If YouTube had the ability to choose who a person gifts their memberships to, yes, that's another huge one, because I think that's a thing on Twitch. Like, if you gift a single membership, you should be able to choose who it goes to. If you gift more than one, it can go to fucking whoever. I think that's fair. If you want to one-off gift people, you should have the ability to do that. Don't mind me fidgeting with like a chip clip. I don't even remember where I got this from. I just have been messing with it. But that's a huge one. That is a big thing that YouTube should add and change. Another thing is YouTube needs to mess with its membership systems a little bit. And as much as I love my like mix it up stuff and I probably wouldn't change it, it would have been so much easier if YouTube had a built-in point system redemption thing. Because you have to go through Streamlabs or Mix It Up or whatever to use a lot of that stuff. If it was built in, things would be so much more streamlined, it would be a lot easier, and for people who are streaming off of laptops, like I did for a really long time, it would just, they could have that sort of connectivity with their audience without having to have all of this separate software or like bot stuff connected, which can be kind of heavy depending on what kind of laptop you have. like, what the heck is the XP Top Chat thing for? It's to gamify it. That's all it is. It's to gamify the chat and see who's chatting most. I personally have it on because I think it's interesting for me as the streamer just to see who my top 3 people who have been talking in stream are. Not to prioritize them, but just to know. I think it's interesting. I think it's additional information I like having because it's fun. Like, knowing that Ridley has overwhelmingly been the number 1 to talk this whole time, I think is fun. But it's not necessary, and there's so many better things they could have added instead of being like, here's a top 3 XP! I mean, they could easily use that to turn into a loyalty point system. Absolutely! If they have the capacity to figure out who is talking most, even if it's a different point system than Twitch, even if the point system is related to how many chats you're sending, which would be problematic because it would incentivize people to spam in the chat. But if you have that sort of ability to chat to track who is chatting, you absolutely have the ability to add a loyalty system. And because of how views work and everything on YouTube, you could very easily, like, on Mix It Up, it tracks who has come into stream even after they left, which means if Mix It Up can do that, it's more than likely that YouTube could do that, and then they could have the thing like a watch streak, you know, like they have on Twitch, where you can set it so, like, after a certain watch streak, you get a bonus of loyalty points. Stuff like that. That would not be that hard to implement, I wouldn't think. Obviously, I'm not a coder, I don't understand YouTube's back end, but I understand that if a bunch of random, small groups of people can make bots that do that, just, you know, utilizing YouTube's API, like, and all of that sort of things that they have access to, YouTube having access to the entirety of its fucking site and program and everything else should be able to also do those things. Ooh, that's exciting, KJ. God, speaking of headset, I want to hop on VR soon. I'm wondering if I can do a little fun VR meetup thing for the Discord soon-ish, because I want to do that. Obviously, if you don't have VR, you can still join and you can still hang out and talk to people because VR Chat has a desktop application and you can waltz around in it and talk to people, and, like, it's not the same as being in there, but you can still, like, talk to people and look at the environments, see everyone's body language, and it's still a fun time. And that way you can have a YouTube video up in the background if you get overstimulated. But I don't know, I like the social ability that comes with VR Chat and all the things you can do there. Monday the 22nd. Cheers! I'm hoping it's not delayed because of, like, Christmas stuff, and I know, like, some packages have been delayed lately, but that's really exciting. I have some places to take you once you are available to join me in VR. Huzzah! How fun if activity points could earn a membership. That would be really cool. It would be really fucking expensive. But if you could... Silly comparison, but World of Warcraft kind of does that. Like, if you earn enough gold, you can buy yourself a token and then, like, have another month of World of Warcraft. I think that incentivizes use of the program, which is, like, kind of what YouTube's all about. You have a VR headset. Maybe you'll be able to join. I would be very surprised if you didn't get motion sickness, Cozy. You seem like the individual who would not be able to be in VR very long. But I would love to be able to join. And if I catch you in VR, I can hug you. That's my personal favorite part of virtual reality, is I can go hug all my friends who are states or even, you know, oceans away. You don't? Really? Well, color me surprised. Good on you. I had motion sickness really bad when I first started using my headset and, like, first got into VR. And then I basically beat it out of my system because this was during COVID, when you couldn't really go out and talk to people, and I had a room by myself and I was really socially cut off, and it was kind of making me depressed, so I was using VR to kind of interact with people, which is a really good use for it if utilized correctly and not over-relied upon. And I ended up spending 10 consecutive hours in virtual reality. I started at like 8 p.m., which makes it worse. But after that, after 10 fucking consecutive hours of being in that goddamn headset, tell you what, I do not get motion sickness anymore unless it is abysmally bad. Like if it is not optimized for that at all, then I'll get like a little queasy, but it's very, very difficult to get me to that point. At least I didn't get sick when I was using it a few years ago before I got sick. I mean, you never know. Obviously work within your limits, but I would love to hang out with you in VR. I did VR once and I was totally fine until I wasn't. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes it hits you like a freight train and you just gotta go, oh, sorry guys, I gotta get off. I don't feel good. Oh, the magnet fell out of the clippy. Get back in there. Get in there, magnet. I was just climbing mountains and woozy. Yeah. You also gotta be mindful of, like, because you're standing and moving around in VR, always be mindful of whether you're locking your knees. Locking your knees will make you very woozy. Speaking of locking, you relax your jaw, stop clenching it, and relax your shoulders. They're tense, and you know they're tense. Roll them. Take a deep breath. And just let your jaw hang for a second. It's good. It's okay. You don't have to clench it that hard, I promise. I was sitting. I also have issues having closed headphones on too long. It makes me feel underwater. Oh, that's interesting. Don't you angry me. If anyone's clenching their jaw, I know it's you. Don't get angry. But VR is really cool. I actually, my final paper for one of my classes, I ended up writing on an idea I had of something that should be explored. I don't appreciate being called out. I see you. But my final paper was on an idea I had of, like, so telehealth is a big-ish thing right now. It got big during COVID, and a lot of people are still doing telehealth, but it has some limitations regarding that sort of, like, face-to-face interaction, stuff like that. So just theoretically, because in my experience, I've found that I find it much easier to have conversations with people in a physical space in virtual reality versus, like, on the phone. Because it kind of gets you out of your situation and you're in this place with just this person and the rest of the world kind of falls away. That, like, what if you had a sort of telehealth that was held in a virtual reality space? And this would be limited by, like, technological literacy and, like, age and whatever, so it would be a very limited application. But I would be extremely curious to see any sort of research that would be done on the topic and the outcomes of what it would be like. You'd need a dedicated program and stuff like that, but what it would be like to do telehealth in a virtual reality space. It's just something I think is really interesting. And I would really, really, really love to see some sort of research on it, because I know research has been done on using virtual reality for exposure therapy. And virtual reality is excellent for exposure therapy for a variety of reasons. One, you have fantastic control on, like, what's being done, and also if, you know, it got too bad, you can take that headset off, which is very different than if you have a spider physically in the room with you or something. And for more extreme fears for exposure therapy, stuff like heights, flying, any sorts of things like that, you can do those over and over again until you're kind of desensitized to them and the exposure therapy works. As compared to exposure therapy for those things includes a lot of cost and a lot of travel. Like, you gotta go somewhere you can be that high, or you gotta go somewhere so you can hop on a plane and expose yourself to that fear. So VR is really, really good for stuff like that. So if it can be good for things like that, why couldn't it be good for that sort of telehealth experience for those who want that face-to-face counseling experience but can't, whether it's due to travel, whether they, like, either can't travel for disability reasons, or if they don't have a car, stuff like that, or, you know, like, it would be problematic for things like teenagers or anyone who's too young, but, like, for whatever reason, if you can't make your way to a physical session, but, like, the calling aspect of telehealth isn't good for you, maybe something that has more of a physical presence would be of help to you. I don't know. Obviously, it's all theoretical, but I do think, given the right circumstance, it does have merit. And I think it would be a really interesting thing to explore, and I like it a lot. I think that's the coolest idea, and I've thought of that here and there, especially like group therapy. Group therapy would be a really interesting application. Because there's also the issue of, for telehealth in general, there's an issue of confidentiality. Because obviously there's environmental stuff, like if you want to talk about in telehealth, like how bad your mom is, but your mom's in the other room, that's kind of, you gotta worry about that. But there's also things like cybersecurity and like leaks and risks in that regard. So for you to handle something like group therapy, that means there needs to be, in this VR program, there would need to be functionality that allows for multiples to join a session, but it would have to be locked and maintained in such a way that unwanted multiples could not join a session. I hadn't even thought about that. That's really interesting. That's really cool.
Hey, two things.
Yes. Do I need to mute?
I made you a thing.
That's so cute!
Do you want me to send it?
Send that in the server right now.
Where do you want me to send it?
You could throw that in LFB art, I guess. It's you didn't like make it, but you made it.
The secondary thing, you asked
That's so cute.
for a like goal before and you never pinned it.
I'm a fool! I got too excited talking about virtual reality. They already do group therapy virtually. I'm sure they figured it out. It's like a security wall, but I'm sure we're a long way from there. Oh yeah, there's a lot of, like, because you'd have to also think about ethics, right? Because there's ethical stuff that you had to develop for telehealth. So where does the ethical boundary lie in the stuff you'd have to do for telehealth versus the stuff you'd have to do for, say, like, oh, thank you. For the stuff you'd have to do in like a VR health, where does the boundary lie between the telehealth ethics and the real life in-person ethics and the new stuff you'd have to be aware of? Because a lot of counseling and therapy in general, it's a lot of ethics, a lot of rules, and like that happens. BH has a lot more strict confidentiality, HIPAA stuff. Yeah, worked in admin, healthcare, and behavioral health for a long time. It's really interesting. I think the implications are a lot to handle, and unfortunately, because VR at present is so fucking expensive, you can get cheaper options, but like obviously that's going to vary on the amount of the ability of care, and also would probably cause a significant issue in research of that. What's your major? Mine was psychology and social psych for so I did psychology for undergrad, and then I'm going for master's in clinical mental health counseling, so LMHC. Even though in my psych undergrad, I said I was going to go for a master's in clinical mental health counseling, and the fucking social worker professor was like, no! That's wrong! You're never gonna do a thing in your life! You have to be a social worker! And I'm like, I don't want to be a social worker! I want to be a counselor specifically, and I feel like this job would prepare me for that more. Spoiler alert, she was kind of a bitch. She was really mean. Which sucks, because she was a social worker, which is probably why she was so mean, because she was in there for such a long time. She saw a lot of horrible things and, like, experienced horrible things, but still, Jesus! The issue I had with the behavioral health group I worked with is that 99% of them came from a tech background and not healthcare. Oh my, a tech background? That's awful! That's not good at all! That is really bad. Woof. Health is hard. Mental health is hard because, really right now, a lot of psychology stuff is more of an exploratory science than like a definitive, thing. Because, like, science, we're still making leaps and bounds, but we understand, at least right now, like, we understand what the atom is and what a molecule is and stuff like that, and, like, what chemicals do and what they're made up of. But, like, they're brilliant and the company is pretty awesome, but I don't think they realize how important that side of things are for understanding. Yeah, it's really important. And, like, all facets of that are really important. So, my thing is, for my psych undergrad, I highly, as much as I don't want to go the licensed clinical, like, social worker route, I think it's really, really important that you take social work courses while you're going through your degrees to go toward that. OBS? What happened? OBS? OBS!
Oh, okay.
Hello? Okay, did it just, like, freeze on my shocked face?
So, what's weird is what happened was you were talking fine. I heard you say, oh, OBS. And then it, like, cut what you were saying. There was, like, a frame cut to, like, a freeze of you going... And then it was buffering until... for just, like, a few seconds.
I knew I never wanted to do clinical, but still think it's really cool. And, like, right back at you, like, I think the social work aspect's really cool. I like clinical because I personally have ADHD and anxiety. Generalized, but also social anxiety. Which apparently is a thing you can have at the same time, comorbidly, which is terrible. And, like, I have friends with, like, BPD and many autistic friends, and, like... on shrimp. It's heavy. Oh, thank you, hat. Oh, and a snack. Another snack.
I think at this point you should just
At this point, I should just get dinner.
get dinner. It's almost 8 o'clock.
Yeah, it is almost 8. I will hydrate. I'm gonna refund you that snack, Toros, because I think I'm gonna end soonish. So I think I'll just go get dinner after that and consider that my snack. So I'm gonna refund you that snack redeem. Thank you though. That's the other thing you can do really easily is mix it up. Is it has a list of everything that's been redeemed and who redeemed it, and you can literally, there's a button that says refund and you can undo it and refund it. It's great. Generalized anxiety, social anxiety, and ADHD. It's hard to tell if the chicken or egg comes first. Very true. But clinical is heavy. How stream's good. We're having a lot of, we're doing a lot of psychology talking right now, which makes me very happy. No, don't imprison me. Aw. Let me out. Free me. But yeah, I have a lot of experience with those sorts of people, and I want to help those sorts of people and understand those sorts of people. But in order to do that, you need all of it. You need the neurocognitive side and all of the brain stuff and what the brain does and all of your hormones and the effect enzymes and crazy shit have, and like a bit of the medical side as well, like, you know, how some medical issues can cause mental disorders simply because of imbalances, things like that. That's really important. You need to understand the societal, like, greater social work kind of aspect of, like, individual societies, cultures, all of the bigger things at play, but you also need to understand a lot of the stuff that's associated with psychological theories and, like, clinical and, like, counseling theories. Those are really important because they all give you different aspects of the human being. And again, it's an exploratory science right now. We don't have a good sense of what works and what doesn't because it's so varied for everybody. There are some things that kind of work unanimously just because it's kind of hard to fuck them up, like CBT. And even then, CBT has a bunch of different variants that you can use, like trauma-informed, stuff like that. But can I tell you something but promise me it stays here? Yeah, sure. I learned a lot from working in admin for BH, reading hundreds of thousands of therapy notes. I can learn easily by patterns, though. Hey, pattern recognition and learning is really good. It's 2 a.m. Dude, go to bed. Why are you awake? But like you need all of those facets of the human being in order to really understand and come to help people. And even then, there's going to be people you can't help, people you can't understand or work with. And that's really hard. And you kind of have to come to terms with the fact you can't help everyone. But I'm really hoping that I can be in a place and be in a position to actually really, really help people, because I want to help people. And that's the other funny thing about psych and a lot of the behavioral health and a lot of those aspects is that usually you get into it because you were there or you know someone who's there. Most of my cohort for my program has either lost someone in some terrible way or have familial or friendship ties to really significant mental disorders or neglect of mental health entirely, and that's why they're in the program. And I think it's really important that everybody has that kind of connection, because maintaining that connection helps make sure you don't burn out too quickly, because getting into clinical counseling, the burnout is so bad for the profession in general. And I don't want to burn out. I don't want to have empathetic burnout. I want to help people forever, but even now, like in my personal life, I get empathetic burnout sometimes, and I just have to learn to step back and relax and be like, I don't need to do this right now. This isn't my job. At least this person isn't my job. Yeah, I've always known the clinical programs to be totally separate. I wish there was more integration, because so social work and the aspect of that has been a profession for a really, really long time, but referring to clinical mental health counseling as a profession, clinical mental health counseling as a profession just emerged, basically, like as a actual, like, recognized profession. Brand fucking new. And I wish it was more integrated with social work, because both of those aspects are really, really important, but because I don't know. You gotta understand the whole person to help the whole person. And there's a lot to be learned from either side for either individual. Like, I think it's like they should be the same thing. It's about what you want to specify. Like, for clinical mental health counseling, you can take additional classes, whether you want to give CBT or whether you want to give, like, art therapy or stuff like that. That social work should kind of be encompassed in this sort of bubble, and then you branch off, instead of it being two totally different things you do in order to be one of these two things, because they are so interconnected. It only makes sense to have that sort of web and then you branch off, but it's not like that, at least not yet, which sucks, because I think there's a lot of people who focus too much on the psych side that need more of the social work side, and there's a lot of the social work side that needs to remember, like, hey, not everything's just like an outside problem or a feelings problem. Sometimes it's a medical problem. I guess the view is just too narrow in a lot of cases, and I think everybody would benefit from a bit more branching in that regard. Oh my god. Cracking my back. Sorry if you don't like body cracking sounds. It has to be done. Huh? I should do squats. Yeah, I was about to say, as nice as this is, my throat's kind of giving out on me because I've been talking for 3.5 hours. Which, by the way, 3.5 hours is a pretty long stream. Thank you, Jess, by the way, for talking about this with me and engaging with me. I don't get the chance to talk about this very often, but I really like talking about like social work and psych and behavioral health and all that jazz. So I really, really appreciate this conversation, even if it's mostly been me yapping on stream. I appreciate you. But I have currently I believe I have 80 squats to do before we can end, and then I will raid, and then we will head out. So. Good chat, friend. Thank you for being here, Cozy. I really appreciate you, whether you're talking or lurking and whatever you're doing. I appreciate your company. You're a good friend. Listen to that self-care reminder. Drink some water. Grab a snack. And stretch, because stretching is very important. Speaking of, I will do a little of that before I do my obligatory squats. I'm also gonna take my headphones off, so don't deem anything. I can't hear it. I can see the ones that have visuals, but a bunch of them don't, so. Alright. Move my laundry basket out of the way. It's squatting time! I'll squat along with Brahms on the side here. If you want, squat with me. Get some exercise in, but if you can't, I appreciate you regardless. 1. And remember, you probably shouldn't squat beyond being equal with your butt and your knees. If anything below that can hurt you. Safety is important. 2. 3. 4. 5. This is gonna be a while, gang. 6. So if you don't like it, 7. Now is a good time to take that break. 8. Get some water, get a snack. 9. The bathroom before your raid. 10. 11. Do whatever you need to do. 12. I'm too close. Can't see me. 13. 14. 15. 16. 17. 18. 19. 20. 60 more to go. After I sneeze again. Ah, allergies. It's dusty. You can see it on my mirror. Actually, you guys can't see that. I'd have to go like... There we go. Dude, it's so dusty. Wow, it's so much worse on camera than it is in real life. I swear, it's not that bad. Oh, that sucks. God. Ugh. 21. 22. 23. 24. 25. 26. 27. 28. 29. 30. Starting to burn a little. 31. 32. 33. 34. 35. 36. 37. 38. 39. 40. My voice giving out on me because I've been talking so long. I really should have an on-screen counter, but that's a project for another day. God, I'm so crunchy. I'm like a glow stick. Hold on, check out the back of my sweater. It's cool. Alright. 41. 42. Make sure I'm in screen, even though I'm bright. 43. 44. 45. 46. 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. Leave a like if you haven't. And then before I do the last 20, I'm going to put the raid command. So grab that raid hashtag. After I finish this, I'm going to pick out another lovely person to raid. Send all that support to. Go hang out while they're live. So we love and appreciate our streamer friends, and we want to support them any way we can. Alright. 61. 62. 63. 64. 65. 66. 67. 68. Funny number 69. 70. Ow. 71. 72. 73. 74. 75. 76. Ow. 77. 78. 79. And 80. And Venus didn't drop by today, so I don't have an extra 5 to do. Huzzah. Whew. Alright. We're gonna pick out a lovely human to raid, and we're gonna go over to, we're gonna head over there. So grab that hashtag bouquet raid. I check who the heck is still going. And by the way, while I'm doing this, oh, Joey's going. While I'm doing this, thank you so much, Crispy, for that raid. If you or any of your peoples are still around, I appreciate y'all so much for stopping by. Thank you to Nevi for those gifted membies and for the throne emotes. They're gonna be adorable, I just know it. Thank you so much. Let's see. Oh. Ooh. Metroid Dread. You know what? Let's see who else is going. Legend Z8 DLC. We got more DLC stuff. Animal Crossing New Horizons. You know what? Ooh! You have a shiny Tepig on your screen. I think I want to raid this fella. I haven't raided them in a hot minute, and I appreciate them and all the stuff they do. So we're gonna go raid this person. Da-da-da-da. Edit video. Customization. Redirect. Womp. We're gonna set up a redirect for there. And I'm gonna post the link in chat if you're too cool to follow the redirect. But either way, thank you guys so much for being here, watching, hanging out, and especially since this is just supposed to be me doing maintenance, and you guys, we've had a really good stream today, so from the bottom of my heart, thank you. Even though I'm red and tired from squats. Remember, stay happy, stay healthy, stay hydrated. I love you all. And I will catch you guys presumably on Friday. So I will see you then. I will be playing a game. It might be Strange Antiquities because I really want to continue that. It's a lot of fun. But until then, bye-bye! Outro!